we are. Fanster Friday. Oops. Every single time. There we go. There we go. Hello, Tammy.
Hello.
Hello, Terry.
Happy Friday.
Hello, Barbara. I've been talking to Barbara this week, Justine. I have to fill you in on what we're discussing. Yep, it's plans that you will like. Uh-huh. Hello, Cherie.
Hershey's in the house.
Valerie, April, Trina, Kelly.
Okay, now we sound like...
I know, the bumblebee. I know. We got a very, very, very nice email from someone today. We get nice emails all the time, but give me a second, I'll think of her name. She's from Florida. I can't think of her name. Hold on. I'll only say her first name. Oh my God. She owns the jewelry store. I can't think of her name. Very nice email.
Hi, Vicky. My nose is clogging up.
I know. Justine is sicker than a dog, everyone, so she's going to
I
be
just have
coughing
a cold.
and...
I don't have a cough. I just have a stuffed nose.
You'll be hearing, yeah, stuck in snot, which is just disgusting.
Just have it.
I know. You can't do that on the lives, though.
I'm going to go in the other room.
There we go, Stacy Hill. Thank you. Stacy Hill wrote a very nice letter to us. And like I said, we get lots of letters, but it was a very touching letter. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. We'll wait one more minute, then we'll start. Someone on the Fanster Friday post today, I had a laugh. Someone said Pop Dottie was waiting for dinner. It's hilarious. Little Pop Dottie.
Thanks, Tammy.
Hello, Alana. What'd she say? I hope you feel good.
Hope you feel better.
It is Stacy,
It's
the
me,
jeweler.
the jeweler in Daytona.
Yep. Hi, Chrissy. You are welcome for the extra special gift. So everyone who bought their kits or got class 214, you got your little pin, correct? I can say that now because I'm sure everybody has their kit now. Isn't that awesome? Somebody actually put a picture or put on their craft bag and send me a picture of it. I just love it. And yes, these will be for sale. However, we wanted to make sure we gave you guys one as a little surprise. We like throwing things in your bag, believe it or not.
Howdy from Broken Arrow.
Why is it going to be a short night? Hello, Vonda. For Claudette. Elena, you're so welcome. Okay, it's 8:02. Look, everyone loved it, the hearts. It was a fun pin. Okay, so... Oh, you guys are so nice. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So, let's get started on these two cards, which I dearly love. Actually, I love them. They're like my new favorites, but then again, every time I do something, it becomes my new favorites. So, anyhow, we're going to start with this card. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I do not care. Oh, I should introduce ourselves. I always forget that. And I think we do have a couple new people here. So if you're new, hello, I'm Jennifer. To the right of me is Justine. Oh, see, she just walked away because she has to blow her nose. I'm not going to sneeze. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's gross. We know you guys would have thrown that pin away. In fact, if Chuck and Rob are on here, we need to make sure that Chuck and Rob got that too, because a lot of people would have thrown that away. That's why we gave you a little heads up. So I'm glad. So anyhow, I'm Justine. To the right of me is I'm just Jennifer. To the right of me is Justine. Oh my goodness. And welcome to class 214. Can't believe it. So anyhow, these are the two cards we're making now. I'm going to preface this, like I just got through saying, with the fact that it does not matter what paper you use, because we're going to take it from the same paper pack. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am going to teach a class making these two exact same cards the same exact way. So I'm going to tell you the papers to pull, etc., etc. So hopefully that'll help you. If you want to follow along with the how-to, but change up your paper, you can absolutely change up your paper. But I will teach a class based on these two cards and the paper you should pull, okay? So you will notice that you have 6 card bases in your card kit. We need 2 card bases for each card that we do. And because you're going to have so much extra paper left over, we thought, what the heck? We threw in 2 extra card bases so that tonight, tomorrow, whenever, you have enough to make a 3rd card. And even when you're stamping, if you want to stamp some more designs out, you do have enough to make a 3rd card. So that's why you have those 2 card bases. So this is the one we're going to start off with right now. Everyone look up. This is the one we're going to start off with. And we're going to work on the card base first. So with that said, I'm going to pull this out. So I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to put this away. And we're not going to work on this, okay, right now. So I'm going to take this out. This is going to go to the side. So we're just going to work on this card base. Does everyone understand? I'm sure you do. So let's go ahead and open up your package, although I'm sure most of you guys already have. Oh, look how good that looks on there.
We're not going to be at Schaumburg next weekend.
We are not at Schaumburg next weekend, but we're doing a pop-up show with the Oak Group. When is that? In October in Chicago.
The weekend before Halloween week.
It is the weekend before Halloween week. And we're going to be doing lots of classes too. In fact, I'd like to put that together this weekend, but I have a lot of other things on my plate, so we'll see. That'll come sooner than later. Okay, so let's put your 2 packs of jewels and the ribbon to the side for right now. And, oh, let's put this to the side because I don't need that because I already have one. And you're going to need your pad of paper. Now, some of you have a pad of paper with the lovely front that says Flowering Pastels. That's great, but when we went to go pull these kits last week, we did not have enough kits, and we had a hurry up and call our printer who was in Utah and said, this was on Wednesday, we need like 1,000 of these kits redone and overnight to us. And he laughed, and I said, no, we need them in our hands on Monday. We had enough to fill most of the orders, but not all of the orders. So if some of you guys have one like this that doesn't have a front, that means you have everything that's in the kit, you just don't have that front cover sheet that says Flowering Pastels. But if you have one, that means we had it, and yours was one of the first we packed. So I don't have one, so mine was one of the last we packed. So that's the difference between the packs. Some of you guys have the inserts, some of you don't, but you still have the paper. So I'm going to flip through here, and let me show you the pages that you want to pull out. And again, I don't care what pages you pull out. You could use whatever you want, but if you're going to do it like me, these are the pages you want. So that's going to be the first one. And
Someone said if you use different paper, then the jewels wouldn't match.
That's not necessarily true, because I don't know if I would agree with that, because I don't know if I'd agree with that 100%. I seriously, I wouldn't agree with that. So that's one you're going to pick out.
What are you looking for, Mew?
This is the other one you're going to pull out. And I'm going to put that upside down so you can see it, even though we're going to use that sideways. And then he's looking to see where he's going. And then, oh, that was the other side. I'm a smart cookie.
Come here, baby.
Yep, that was. You only need to pull. You only need to pull out 2 papers for this for what we're doing right now. So you only need to pull out 2 papers. This one and this one. Okay, does everyone see that? So those are the only 2. I'm gonna show you the on the fronts, even though we're gonna use the back of this one. So just these 2 sheets of paper.
Come here. Good job.
Marion, are you talking about the ACA? I tell you what, you ACA members, oh my God, the next couple months, what you have in store, they're unbelievable. We're starting to get the card samples back. Oh,
Carol says, I've been trying to order the kit, but PayPal said your website is down. Can I still order?
absolutely, and our website's not down. And this is through PayPal itself, so I'm not sure what the disconnect is there. If you wait till tomorrow, these will be on our website. If you really, really want to buy the link through Facebook, you could email us at info@stamplistic.com and give us your email, and we'll send you out the send an invoice. But this page kit will definitely be on our website tomorrow. Okay, so or by tonight. So I'm assuming that everyone has these 2 pulled, correct? Yes, yes? So let's get out 2 card bases. Again, you have 6, but let's get out 2. Okay,
She's talking about this week's card.
This week's card.
Yeah, saying it was beautiful. You thought it was, if she was talking about ACA or this, she was talking about this card.
Oh, this, yes, I do like this a lot. Okay, so everyone watch. This is what we need to do. We need to have 2 card bases. And actually, if you look at my card, we need to cut these card bases like on a diagonal, because then the bases are going to be adhered together and this is going to be adhered flat. But I'll go over that. Do not worry about that. So, knowing that, let's take one card base that opens up normally from right to left, okay? That's going to open up normal. And I need you to have, well, you're going to have a 12 by 12 slicer in front of you, because that 6 by 6 will not work. If you don't have a 12 by 12 cutter, you can definitely use a ruler and draw a line and hand cut it. That won't be a problem at all, especially on this one because we're using ribbon, so you're not going to see it. Trust me on that. But if you have a 12 by 12, that's great. So on this first card base that opens up from right to left, everyone look up, opens up from right to left, I need you to keep the card open. Do not do anything with this base here, but you are going to cut. If it opens up like this, right to left, you are going to cut from that corner to this corner, okay? A straight line from that corner to this corner. So you're going to stick this on your cutter and literally cut from that corner to that corner like that, okay? So I'm going to pull my cutter out, and I'm going to cut. And you just can't do this on a 6 by 6 because it won't get in there.
Tammy says, holy crap, you're on at 7 my time tomorrow. I'm going to have to catch the replay.
I know. Trust me, I know. We're on that early for a reason tomorrow, which I'm sure we'll talk about. Whoops. So end to end, or really corner to corner. Now when you cut off, this part could be thrown away, because look, your card base should just look like this now. Okay? Everyone look up. Your card base should look just like that. This, we can throw away, which we cut off. Okay? So, does everybody have this done? I need everyone to be on the same page as us. Everyone have this done?
Tomorrow's oak. It's the Halloween cards.
Does everyone have this part done? Okay, now we're going to take our second card, and just so you understand it, although I know most of you probably do by now, don't do this yet. Okay, good, here they come. They do have it done. This is going to be adhered to the back, and that's how we're going to get our flap like this to close it. So knowing that, if this is cut like this, we have to do the opposite, where the card opens up from the left to the right, and go the opposite way. The top right to the lower left is what we're going to cut. Okay, so everyone look up. I'm going to say it one more time. This is our second card base, and it's going to open the opposite way, just like this. And you're going to cut from this corner now to that corner. Okay? Let me hurry up.
Tammy said her 8.5-inch Tim Holtz trimmer worked. Phew!
Good. Whoops, what am I doing here?
Carolyn said, I didn't get my Halloween cards. I thought I ordered them. Bummer.
Yeah, you should, because I think we got all those out this week.
You're welcome, Donna.
What'd she say?
Thank you for the pin.
Oh.
She has company she can't watch tonight.
Okay, so this is what you should have. 2 card bases, one that flips like this, and one that flips like this. So I want everyone to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Happy face, sad face if you have these two pieces.
Did they get their invoices for today's tape orders?
No. That's going to go out tonight. Oh, and let's talk about that. If you guys invoice me, because I sent them out very, very late last night too, as long as you invoice, look for criers, as long as you invoice me the day that you want that, I'm sorry, not invoice me, ask me for the invoice that day, you're good. Like if I sent out at 3 o'clock this morning, even if you pay tomorrow in the middle of the afternoon, you're fine. As long as you get it in that day and say you want it, you're good. So you'll get that and it'll be paid. Oh, good. We have no sad facers. The sad facers are probably like, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, so now this is what we need to do. I don't care if you put it like this. I don't care if you put the base like this. But we are going to attach the bottom bases together like this. So these are going to be attached flat. So these openings are loose. So again, I don't care if this one goes on the bottom or if that one goes on the top. I don't care which way you do it. I am going to use score tape though because this is my base and I really want it to be secure. So I am just going to put score tape on the back of this. And then we're going to adhere them together.
Are you on mute? I don't hear you anymore. I don't think so because people are responding.
Nope, I don't think we're on mute. Oh, let me preface this too by saying we are having very, 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 very bad storms go through here. If by chance, and I don't expect it to, if by chance we lose power and we lose electric and we go off, we will come back on, Justine, don't worry about it, I'll do it by myself. We'll come back on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock at night, okay? And pick up where we were. And of course, we'll have it taped. So if you can't make it tomorrow night, that's fine. But that's only if we lose power tonight. Okay? So that's our backup plan. It is, I'm not kidding you, it is like black outside. Although I think there's a lot of people having bad weather. Okay, so everyone understands what we're doing? It's a pretty simple card. It's just very unique. And I like unique. You know I like unique. So our Justini was off for the last 2 days because she's been sick. And we've missed her. Very lonely there without you.
I'm sure it is.
Justini.
Sherry says, please send some rain to California.
Yeah, you're right.
You've had rain
Yeah.
all week.
All week, torrential downpours. It's supposed to be nice though tomorrow, Justine.
I know.
Tomorrow is Justine's father's, what is it, celebration of life party. So she was actually going to be off today anyhow, getting ready for that. And we're really hoping that it doesn't rain for that because obviously it's in one of her relatives' backyards.
Yeah, it was hot. I thought it was only, Alicia said it was 90 plus there today. I mean, we were in the mid 80s. I thought it was supposed to only be in the 70s today, but
Oh, it was very warm today.
yeah, it's humid and ugh.
Yeah, disgusting. That's how you know it was going to rain. Okay, so before I put this together, everyone understands, right? You want to put this together so both of these little things are closing at the bottom. So everyone look up before I do this. Both of those things have to close like that on the bottom. Okay? I'm excited. I could tell you for 215, I think we're going to use, not I think, I know. We're going to use,
Here too, Jennifer, 70s tomorrow.
Blue Fern Studio Papers. Oh, Kathy's so cute. You know how Kathy's going to come with me to your father's memorial service? I called her today, tell her what time I'm going to pick her up. Kathy is my sister with, you know, with special needs. And I said, just make sure you brush your teeth, you comb your hair, and you look nice. Like, make sure you wear shorts. She goes, oh, I was going to wear a sundress. Can I wear a sundress? I'm like, sure. She goes, I look nice in a sundress. I'd like to wear that. I'm like, yep, you can. It's fine.
She's funny.
Yep, so she'll be in her sundress.
Sue says power out all over Michigan.
Yeah,
And
so
thanks, Vonda.
that's what I'm saying. If our power goes out, there's going to be no way to tell you guys, but you'll know. So the plan is we'll just see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And if you can join us, great. And if not, you know it's going to be taped. Okay.
Pat says, I'm loving adhesive week. Thank you.
I know. We're loving adhesive week too. You guys are funny. You guys get up at 8 o'clock and you can't wait to see what it is. And I'm going to, I may or may not show you something tonight that's going to be an adhesive week coming up, which I've been dying to use in front of you guys, but because you didn't have it or most of you don't, I haven't used it, but I am going to use it tonight because I did use it in my sample cards. But we like waking up too, and by the time we get in, I tell everybody, oh my God, we're at so many sales sold. And we're like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, we don't even know where all the stuff's going to go.
Buy a generator, great tax deduction.
That's true. Can you imagine if we're down here in a generator and lights go off?
Stamp listing goes on.
Right. It's hilarious. Okay, so we all like this? Yeah, Peggy, Blue Fern. Yes, we're using Blue Fern for class 215.
Yay, finally hear from Dallas. Have missed the last couple of weeks. Last couple of lives due to working so much. Looking forward to giving myself a treat and going to Schaumburg.
Oh, that's
nice.
awesome. I'm
it's
glad.
Christmas morning every day.
That is good. It is Christmas morning. Okay, so everyone's like this. We're all together. Easy peasy so far, no? Okay, so let's do the inside first. Now, the inside, I want everyone to follow me. Now, the inside I used the back of this cactus paper, okay? I don't care what hue you're putting up there. But let's follow the way that I'm going to think this through right now, okay? So everyone just pay attention real quick. This is a 6x6 card base right here. This is a 6x6 sheet of paper. If we just go ahead and just attach it like that on our 6x6, and that's a 6x6, when we eventually, which will be in about 10 minutes, go to close this, look, it's not going to close because you can't put 6x6 on 6x6, which means we're going to have to chop off a little bit of this. Now, I don't want to chop off a whole bunch. The good news is if you do chop off a whole bunch, we can hide it down here at the bottom. So I am probably just going to take off maybe 1/8 of an inch because I could always take off more. So I'm going to take off 1/8 of an inch from the top and from the bottom. But does that make sense? If this is 6x6, this is 6x6, we can't just put that in there because it's just never going to fold right. It's never going to go right.
Is Blue Fern a new paper company?
Blue Fern is not new, but Blue Fern is a company that used to do it the way everyone did in the olden days, meaning it is a paper company and they only sell to retailers who then sells to the customer, as opposed to everyone just selling to everybody. It's the old way of doing business. It is who we use when we do our page kits, and it is a very kind of thicker paper, although what did we say it was 70 weight, kind of thicker paper, very elegant, very nice. I could probably show you the collection if you guys really want to see it, but it's just going to be a new different, it's going to be a new paper collection.
What is a surprise in the kit, or is it in another one?
The surprise in the kit? The surprise in the kit this time was that Stamp-listic pin, Stamp-listic Fanster pin. And if anyone who still orders at $2.14 will still get that for free. Okay, so my 1/8 worked perfectly. And look, that's going to close perfectly. See how that closes perfectly and my paper still is flat? That's what I want. Now, I didn't have to do that much on the bottom. So instead of all that white showing at the top, when I go to adhere this, I'm going to drag that to the top and kind of hit this. So when I adhere it, I want it all the way to the top there because this bottom is going to be covered. Does everyone understand that? So I'm pushing it all the way up to there and this bottom is going to be covered. Now, I don't care what hue you want showing out from the top. So if you want more blues, turn to the more blues. If you want more purple, turn to the more purple. It doesn't matter what you choose. I think I'm going to go just like that, which I think is what I did. That's not what I did there, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead. You pick the way you want it, and let's go ahead. Oh, Justine, I need my tape guns. I'm so sorry.
What if we didn't get one?
Get one of what?
I think they're talking about the pin.
Pins. Everybody had a pin for sure in their bag. If you didn't get one, or meaning you didn't get a kit, then you can buy a 214 kit because it'll always be in there until we're done selling the 214 kits, or they'll be on their website for sale.
Yeah, make sure you tell it was in their envelope. It wasn't.
Yep, it was loose in your envelope. It wasn't in the actual class kit. But I think she meant, how do you get one if you didn't buy a kit? Okay, I'm just going to use score tape since I started with the score tape. So we all good right now?
This kit was awesome. All the stuff in it.
I know, it is awesome. Well, it's cool too because I really want, you know how you guys have a challenge card? The challenge card, I'll put up the post on, let's say Sunday, but I'll put up the post on Sunday that says show us your third at-home challenge card, and that'll be with all the extra paper that you have. Not all of it, but most of the extra paper that you have in your 2 card bases, okay?
If the people that are saying they didn't get the pin was in the envelope. It wasn't in the card kit, so
Yep,
you
it
need
was.
to check that envelope.
Yep.
Hopefully you didn't throw it away because we made sure everyone
Yep.
had one in there.
Everyone had a pin in there, and that we could say that was for certain.
There's 3 people saying they never got the pin.
Nope, it was in the white envelope. It wasn't in your class kit. It wasn't on your class kit. It was loose in the envelope. So check that envelope because I promise you it's there.
Are you doing the phone guest? Are you doing...
Yes.
You know, I can't even
Yes.
say that.
No, I said we'll do that in a couple weeks. We're just too crazy busy right now, which we always are, but, you know, more so right now. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm just going to line that up at the top. I want to go all the way to the top.
Kathy says, I got mine out of the trash. I went trash can diving at 2 a.m. when I remembered.
Good. And it was in there. I know they were all in there.
Sorry to hear that, Sharon.
What's that?
Wendy says, dug through my trash and found it. Score.
Yep. It's good. We know they're in there. Okay, again, everyone look up. I have too much here cut off at the bottom, but I don't care because I'm not going to see that. I'm just going to see this top right here. Okay? So this is what your card base should look like right now. Is everybody there? I think you should be because I use score tape there. So I know that takes some time. You got it, Linda. Rachel, go look in your bag. It's in your bag, I promise. Okay? So are we all here? Okay. So now we are going to take this and we are going to cut. Everyone look up. We're going to take this piece and we're going to use both pieces of this, okay? So make sure you cut this perfectly. Everyone look up. You're going to cut this piece from the top left to the bottom right. So you're going to make the cut just like that, from end to end like that. Okay, everyone look up. That's how you're gonna make that cut from end to end. So let's go ahead and cut that. And you are gonna use both pieces. Boy, it's hard to see where the cutting is in here. Okay, so there's my piece right there cut. Okay, so everyone see my piece? This is my piece. Okay, so everyone look up. Everyone look up. Everyone look up.
Yes, we still have some available, Shannon.
Everyone look up. So this piece obviously is going to be adhered like this, right there. This piece is going to be adhered like that right there. Okay? See what I did there? Now, if you want to turn around and use that side, you could turn around and use that side too if you want. But I like that white border all the way around. So everyone see what I did? Let me do it again. Here's my cut piece. This piece is going to go on this side. And this piece is just going to be turned, and it's going to go on this side. And we're going to end up covering up those flowers a little bit, so don't worry about that. Now, I have this the wrong way, but what I want to do right now is I just want to make sure it's actually going to end up being like this. But what I want you to do is lay that down the right way, because now I want you to adhere this piece flat on this, and then this piece flat on that. Okay, we're going to adhere those two pieces. Everyone have that? So let's go ahead and adhere that. Let's do this. What were you sad to hear? What happened?
Oh. Sharon, she just found out that her mother has cancer, so she's not going to be able to stay up tonight.
That's too bad.
Yes.
Very sorry to hear that.
For her, Sharon. This paper is gorgeous. This
I know.
paper is just gorgeous.
I do like this paper. It's probably right now one of our most popular. I can tell you that we have paper being made. Oh no. I just ran out of tape, Justine, and I don't think I have any more.
Marion just dug her envelope out of her garbage can, and the pin was in there.
Pin was in there. We know
You
it.
don't have-
I don't think I have any there.
Oh my God. Your mom is not prepared tonight.
This is ridiculous. Boy, I hope I do. I need something because I need to get to these ends. Oh. Justina, you have to find something. Oh. I'll take the little one, but do I have a big refill down there? In the bottom or something? Oh my God, I feel like a customer. This is exactly why you have to have extra tape.
Got red, not blue.
Okay, let me take the small tape gun. I'm going to use the heck out of that, but this is exactly why everyone, for every class at all times, should have a backup tape gun. I cannot believe I ran out of that. That is the pits. Okay, I'll use my little guys.
This is a refill, but what is it?
I know.
It doesn't go with
How can I run a tape during adhesive week? That's true. Oh my God, that's a
I
classic.
know where you can get some refills on sale.
Oh my God.
That's some sticky specs might work on corners.
I don't know. Yeah, especially these. I need to have this. Ugh. How can I run out of tape and adhesive week? Actually, that's probably brilliant marketing on my part, but it wasn't even planned. If you can believe that.
I can't find my email about it. Can I send an email to order?
Yes.
How is the MUI?
Actually, Lemui is doing absolutely fantastic. However, he has this growth on his nose that keeps growing. It's probably about the size of a quarter, and there's nothing they can do about it. And it's kind of thick. I'd say it's about as thick as, I don't know, what did you say, a penny, but as big as a quarter. And it's growing, and I'm sure it's the cancer, but for right now, he is loving life. He's running, wants to be with his mom. It's ridiculous.
Good question. Just walked in from work. I'm cutting the one side of each white base diagonally from the corner center to the other, correct?
Yes. Okay, so everyone has this on?
We know it's Friday the 13th.
What did Peggy say, that great minds think alike? Okay, so let's put this
I know
one on
I
here.
guess so, I think.
Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, so let's go back to this. I cannot believe it. Seriously, this is why you always have an extra tape runner in the background. I cannot believe I ran out of that. And this one that broke on my way to Florida, it's still just together with that score tape. These guys work fine, but they're so little that I'm just going to run out of this, I'm sure, by the time class is over with tonight. What? Nice. Nice.
Now we are going to order extra tape for the fair running out during our projects.
Well, that's why we gave you the extra, well, not giving you, but that's why we had in all these sales. You know, the item plus your spares.
Barbara says, only one tape dispenser extra? Most of us probably have several.
Well, no, I've been in class many times where you guys bring one tape dispenser to class and you do one, and then you run out of it and you sit there and you look at me like a deer caught with the headlights because you realize you should have brought more and you didn't. And
Misty
yeah.
said, my mom always said that the best hairdressers were the ones that didn't look all that put together because they were too busy to get their own hair done.
Right,
you
it's
were so
true.
busy filling everyone's orders. You
Right,
didn't have
that's
time
true.
For your own.
Who was that, Misty?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so sweet. Okay, so kit or the kit? The card should be together, or is the card together?
You should shop Robbie style. You wouldn't run out.
I know. Who said that?
Robbie.
Oh, that's that's very funny. I'll never run out of Pop Dots, I can tell you that much. So let me have happy faces or sad faces. Tell me if these are together.
How long does your dot runner last?
That big one forever. This little guy, this will be done after tonight. That big one, a long. It's 140 feet of tape runner. So everyone, let me know if they're here. Are they all there?
So far, yeah.
Okay, good.
I didn't see any cries.
So now we're going to take your smallest score tape, and we're going to start with this guy first because I want the right side down because we want that side to be showing. You don't want to do it like this, okay? You could if you want to, but we want the flowers showing. So just on the bottom piece of the right-hand side, I want you to put score tape, and I want you to start from the bend. Look, I want you to start right here from the bend, and you're sticking it all the way, all the way, all the way down, so it's touching that end of the paper. And I do want you to take your score tape all the way off, so then that you can cut it, okay? So that it does go all the way to the end. Not so important on this one, but important on the next one, the other side. Okay? So score tape all the way at the bottom, just like so. And then just peel that off.
I am a proud pin wearing Stamplistic Fanster and love it. Woohoo!
I know, it's I love it. Thank you. And then just shut that, and that's going to be shut forever. Okay. And then now we're going to do the same thing on this side.
How do you get a Fanster pin?
But I don't want you to shut it yet, okay? So, hold on, I'll answer that in a second. I want you to put this tape at the bottom, just like we did on the other one. Run it all the way off. And do not take off, do not take off, do not take off the score tape. So run at the bottom, and then cut your score tape. Okay, just like so.
Happy Friday, Kathy Canal.
Okay, so this is where we're stuck at right now. Okay, is everybody there? Keep that score tape on, keep the backing on. That's important, keep that backing on. So, follow me here. If we were to take that backing off, just follow me. If we were to take that backing off and shut it, well, this is going to stay shut. This part's going to stay open. And the only open part I want here is just this V so I can slide things in and out. I don't want from here to here to be open. So what I need to do is I'm going to open this, and you could do this one of two ways. I'm going to put some tape right down here, right in the middle. It's going to be okay. But I'm going to shut this, and I'm going to sort of draw a line, very faint line that I'm going to erase later. That would not work right. I'm going to just measure and guess. Don't draw a line on your card. That's not going to matter. So, kind of push that down. Put your finger where that V stands, open it up, and then just draw a line, okay? Just a little line, so my little line's right there. And then go right below that line just in case you just in case you made a mistake. And now I want you to put score tape from just below that line to the bottom of this score tape, okay? Does that make sense? And you're not gonna run it off this time because you already have score tape there. So just from the bottom of that line, just all the way down, because you want this not to be open.
I wish I had a Stamplistic apron or Art Anthology apron to put my pin on.
You're so cute.
Is the right side stuck down?
Yes, this side's stuck down. This side is stuck down. Now, so look, so there's my mark. There's where the tape is. My tape is across the side. And now, just to make sure it just stays, I'm just going to take this extra tape and put this down at the bottom just like that. So now when I go to shut this, this is all going to stay down there, and just that inside's going to open. So does everyone see that? I just put a little piece of tape there. I made sure I was way below middle, because if not, it's going to show. So way down here. And then on the side here, looky there, just where I marked, right below, score tape all the way down. Does everyone have that? And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off all these score tapes, and I'm going to shut my card. See, I don't think an apron for Stamplistic, maybe for our anthology.
Yeah.
An apron for Stamplistic wouldn't be good because we don't get messy. We just, cut things. A utility belt would be better for Stamplistic than an apron. What is he doing? Is he just shaking?
It's just, like dreaming.
Gotcha.
All that stuff.
Okay. So now we should have our entire card that when we do that slide in piece, which we're going to do in a second, it's going to go slide in right there. So is everyone to this point? Yes, yes. I love it. Okay, let's go to our ribbon right now. Let's take out your ribbon. And we are going to use, even though this ribbon has holes in it, we still are going to use score tape.
We need a Stamplistic branded tool bag.
That's true. We probably do. So everyone look up my original card. So everyone look up. This is where the ribbon's going to go. Along the flower side, which is going to be the left side, the ribbon's going to go across the seam from top to bottom. And you don't need this. I just liked it because it gave it just an extra dimension from top to bottom. Now, when you go to put this on, pay attention. When you go to put this on, I want you to have the ribbon come off the card because I want this ribbon to come all the way to the end of the card. So if it comes off the card, you tape it, then you can cut it so it looks like it's there perfectly, okay? I don't want like cut ribbon at the top. It'll just look kind of weird. So just make sure it comes off the card. And then with the leftover ribbon, you're going to put that just on this half of the card. Okay, So let's go ahead and do that. Now, what are you going to use to adhere that ribbon? You're going to use score tape. And I know there's holes in there, but that score tape is going to be okay. So I'm going to put score tape. Actually, I'm going to put score tape on my card, not on my ribbon. So I'm going to put a thin line of score tape.
You have the most amazing ideas.
Not really. So look, I'm going to put my score tape just like that. And look, it's coming off here, which is fine. I want that. And then, after I release that score tape, I'm going to put that ribbon right on there. And again, I want to go off the card because I want to be able to cut it. So it looks like it, you know, it fits that card perfectly. Is everybody good? I feel like I'm going at a slower pace than normal, but I want everyone to be right there with us. So is everybody good? Okay, and then just lay that ribbon. Whoops. And if anyone knows me, I hate using ribbon on cards, but I really like this ribbon on this card. Okay, so look, it's sticking off there, and this long thing sticking off there. So I'm simply going to turn my card around. Watch me. I'm going to turn my card around and just cut that. So now, when I turn it back around, look, it goes right to the edge like I wanted. And then I'm going to cut this and then save that other piece for down the other side. Just like so. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. I think I like that. I think I'm going to put my score tape. You can put your score tape on the back of your ribbon, but then you're going to fight with your score tape because you're going to end up pulling your score tape off the ribbon. You know, it's not going to stay nice. I think putting the score tape actually on your project is going to be much better. I mean, but you can put it on your ribbon for sure. You're just going to fight with it a lot more.
Simplistic apron that says bacon for Pop Dottie instead of the word baking. That ribbon is beautiful.
I actually, when we got this ribbon, I got a couple other pieces of ribbon. I think I may put some really kind of cool ribbon. I think we may put some ribbon on this next card too. Okay, so looky here. Look here. There's going to be no easy place to put this so this looks nice. So even if it's my chopped up end and it just kind of like lays there like blah, look, you're not going to see it. Look up. We're going to cover that up. So who cares what that looks like underneath that flower? I don't, because we're going to cover that up. So just go ahead and, you know, I'd hit it. I'd get close to that. But if it doesn't look perfect, it doesn't matter.
I run my ribbon through the X. Must be Xyron.
You know what? That's good, and you can do that. I think you would use too much tape when this score tape works just as well. But you can definitely do it through the Xyron. I just think it would eat up too much unnecessary tape or unnecessary adhesive. When the score tape, as you can see, works just as fantastic. See? And then turn your card over and then cut that off. So for those of you guys who participate in Oak, and for those of you who don't, Oak is a online Facebook group that has been doing virtual classes with everybody. It's not like us where it's just us. It's a bunch of different vendors. So I came up with this idea. Actually, I came up with this idea months ago. And I was thinking, who do I want to do this with? And so I asked Sarah from the Paper Cuts. And what we're going to do is in October, I think October, she's going to do like part 1 of a class where she makes like cool folds. And then part 2 is going to be my section where we're going to decorate the cards. Doesn't that sound cool? I love that idea. So it's going to be part 1 and part 2. And it's going to be like, what do they call those shows that do the crossover? What's that called? I think it is called the crossover, isn't it? It is?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to do a crossover. I think that sounds like fun.
I hope score tape is part of your adhesive sale.
Score tape already was part of our adhesive sale. That was day 2.
Yes.
Yep, that was day 2.
Is there an O class tomorrow? Yes, we have one
Yes.
at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
Yep. Okay, so now This is the insert that's going to go into here, okay? So let's go ahead and let's find this paper out of our paper pack. I'm going to put that right here for right now. Don't cut it or anything, but let's just find that paper out of our paper pack. And for those of you who did Spring Bling, you will see that paper because we've used that paper in Spring Bling. Okay, so I found it very quickly. Hopefully you did too. This is the paper. I'll give you guys like 2 seconds. Literally.
Awesome. My 2 favorite vendors and people.
I know. It's going to be fun. I kind of told her what I want. She was like, ooh, okay, then give me a couple weeks on that. I'm like, you can do it, Sarah. I know you can. So it's going to be fun.
I tried ribbon on sticky specs, made a big old mess.
Yeah, I would. You should have asked me about that. No ribbon on sticky specs. I don't even know if you're going to be able to save the ribbon. Okay, so the same type of thing. This is a 6x6 card, but we have it folded and we have a card base there. And this is a 6x6 paper. So knowing that, if you try to slip that in there, there's no way in God's green earth that's going to go in there. So because I have even double the amount right there, I'm going to cut off 1/8 of an inch on both sides. Don't worry about the top and bottom yet, but let's just do the sides. Side and side, 1/8 of an inch off both sides. That way it's going to slip in and out of our card nice and easily. So let's just cut 1/8 of an inch off both those sides. And if we need more, we can cut more, but I'm pretty sure it's perfect. So just on the sides, not on the top and bottom. Cut them on the sides. And then once you cut them, go ahead and see, is this what I'm working on? No. Go ahead and see if your card base fits in, and it should perfectly, just like so. So if your card base fits in, that's great. Don't worry about the length yet, okay? Don't worry about the length. Just make sure it slides in. And it should slide in relatively easy, which is what we want. Okay. Is everybody there? I'm going to wait to get hands up or thumbs up or happy faces. Right now, out of this paper, we're only cutting off 1/8 of an inch on both sides, not from the top and the bottom. And you're just going to slide into your card. Just make sure it slides in your card good. So let's wait for happy faces or thumbs up. I have no satyrs tonight. I think the satyrs just don't want to say anything. But I am going slow. Do you feel me going a little bit slower? Justini?
Well, I just think you're not cutting any intricate cutting that people get behind yet.
Ooh, listen to you.
Yes, Jenny.
Okay, so I want everyone to pay attention right now because this is a learning lesson, and I know you know what you're doing. You want to go ahead and hurry up and do things, but I want you to understand this first before you start to make a cut, okay? So this piece is going to come in and out of here. If we say, oh, we got to cut this down without thinking about it, then we may have a piece we don't like. Now, looking at this piece, I know that I can probably cut off that top, but I like, here, if you look at my piece right here that I cut, I really liked having it cut all the way to that square piece. I kind of like that blocked in, as opposed to having all this extra paper up there. It just didn't look right to me. So what I'm going to do, and if you agree, do it too, I'm just going to cut off that top piece right there. It's just so it comes to the top of that border. There's no right or wrong. I just want it to the top of that border.
Hi, Carol Kiss.
And I can tell you, it's probably going to be about 1/4 of an inch. In fact, that's what I'm going to cut, 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch, and that's perfect. That's a good border that I want right now. Love it. Now, I can go ahead and I can put this back into my card base, and it's still going to be a little bit too long because I really want that to be tucked in. See how that's still a little bit too long? Now, this is where I want to cut the bottom, but when we put this, let me put this back into my original. When we put this back in, I really want to go a little bit further from the top. Does everyone see that? This is my original card. Look up. So I want this piece to go a little bit further down for a couple reasons. Number one, it just looks better. Number two, I'm protecting this flower because it's going in more, and it looks better. You know, these flowers aren't sticking out, they're tucked in. So knowing that, and knowing that this is still stuck out, I'm going to say, let's try 1/4 of an inch off the bottom and see if that helps. So let's go to the bottom of this and just cut off 1/4 of an inch.
Just a thought, Stamplistic tote bags to use on the 2022 cruises.
That's a good idea. We do have a lot of Stamplistic bags, though. A lot. Okay, so I cut off, and I think I'm going to have to cut off more, but let's just do it one at a time. So I cut off 1/4 of an inch, And I'm gonna put this back in here and let's see if I like it. Nope, it's still now to the top. So I think I need to go another 1/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna cut off now another 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. I like my top, so I'm gonna stay at my top. So I'm gonna cut off another 1/4 of my inch, and I betcha this is gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna slide this in here. And look, it's now perfect. I like it. Now you can cut off more if you want to, but there we go. There's that card base. Does everyone understand that? So fun already. It is. Do you like this card, Justine?
A lot. Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, so is everyone to this point?
The toads might not be on the website though.
They might not be. And actually, is Elizabeth on right now? Elizabeth, if you're on, we need to put those totes under Fansterware on the new website. So that's a good point. You're right. I don't know if they are on there. We don't pull them, so not. Okay, so this is what I want to do. We are going to finish card 1. However, I want to go to card 2 and pull the papers that we absolutely need for card 2, because then after we pull those papers that we need for card 2, you could use any color theme that you want for these flowers, okay? And you can copy me, but I absolutely want to pick my the bases that I need for card 2. So this is what you're going to pull. You are going to pull that big honkin' flower right there. So, and you have 2 every page. So you're going to pull this one for card 2. And then you're going to pull, let me find the back of this one. You're going to pull, this is going to be the inside, but instead of showing you like this, I'm going to show it to you like this. Oh, it's the other page. So you can see what you're pulling. So it's going to be that one. And then the third one you're going to pull is this one. So those are the 3 you're going to pull for your card bases. Okay, so everyone pull these 3 right here. That's gonna be important.
Did you say new website?
Oh yeah, Elizabeth is like, I have never been so impressed. Elizabeth does impress me with a lot of things she does, but I've really never been so impressed with Elizabeth. She's kicking it. She's rocking it. We are probably, I don't want to say, but we are very close of what's today's date?
13th.
Yeah, I think by September 1st for sure, our new website will be up.
Did you get t-shirts yet?
And I gotta say, it looks incredible. No, we didn't get t-shirts because, I'll tell you why, because we have no room in our warehouse. And I start taking pictures of our warehouse after Adhesive Week. I'm gonna post them on the website. There's just no room, and I knew with Adhesive Week coming in, like, for example, this is a perfect example. For score tape, we have 26 boxes being delivered on Tuesday of just score tape, and they are big boxes, guys. I have no idea where we're going to put them on top of everything else that's coming in. And I can't tell you what is coming in because it would ruin Adhesive Week. So, yeah, we didn't get t-shirts. So, we will, but we haven't because there's just no room. Okay, so do we have these 3 sheets
Not
pulled?
4 pages for card 2?
1, 2, no. Nope. Why do they think it's 4 pages? Nope, just 3. Just 3. The base, the side, and the side. Okay, so I want you to put these 3 pieces to the side because I don't want you to use them. Now they have me judging why they think that there would be... Oh, there is a 4th. I'm so sorry. Yes, whoever said that was a smart lady. There is a 4th. There is a 4th. There is a 4th. Who said that?
Linda Carruthers?
Linda, so good. There's a 4th. This is your 4th right here. So this is your 4th. That's the inside. Thank you, Linda. That's your 4th, so pull that out. So you have 4 papers.
Yep.
See, look, I stopped and I listened because I'm like, they're seeing something. What is Peggy? Oh my goshing.
All the score tape boxes and stuff coming.
Oh yeah, Peggy, it's going to be ridiculous. I already told Elizabeth she has to stop on the website and come in. So those are the 4 papers that we need to pull out, okay? Does everyone have those 4? And again, only if you're doing them just like I'm doing them. You could use whatever papers you want. Okay, so I assume everybody has those 4 papers, yes? Now, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to look what you have left in your package. Because remember, you're going to make a third card to see if you absolutely love one of these designs that you want to make a third card out of. Because I would hate for you to take one that you absolutely loved and we cut flowers out of. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds right now to flip through the rest of your paper pack and pull out card bases, maybe 3 or 4 of them, for the third card you're going to do. So just go ahead and look through there, the front and the back, because remember, we use the backs too, and pull out just, 3 or 4 pages that you absolutely know that you're going to use for card 3. And I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds starting now.
That's seriously pretty paper. Can you buy the paper pack?
Oh, yeah, it's called Flowering Pastels. Yep. Flowering Pastels, that is on our website. This is Stamp-listic paper. And I can tell you, I kind of said that before and I jumped over it. We do have a lot of paper packs being made for us, which should be out in about, a month and a half. It's a new thing we're doing. I think we're coming out with our paper packs every other month. And they're so cool. 6 of them are done right now. I'm very excited about that. Linda needs a gift. She probably does need a gift. Linda's a sweet lady.
I'm doing a Kim Fognani and blazing my own trail.
Oh my God. Misty, if you want your card to look crappy, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's Kathy saying is amazing. Okay, you got 10 more seconds to pull out any paper that you want to use for kit 3 or card 3.
Princess Jefferson says, "Hi, ladies. Thank you for my prize for singing 'Stop in the Name of Love' at mid-year cheer.
You're
Cards
welcome.
and stamp. Yay for me."
You're welcome. Everyone should have their prize. I still need to know the person who I promised that fall paper to. They didn't email me. If the person who I promised that fall paper to, that I think it's here. It's right here. The card's right here. Hold on. Remember that our make along that we did this card on, we picked a name, or the person picked the closest name. Whoever picked this, whoever did this, I never sent this to you. So please tell me who you are, so I can mail you the.
Kathy said she was saying the paper's amazing.
Oh, good. So I can mail you the guts of that.
Tammy Pennington says, "Paper pack subscription?" ?
Oh, hey, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Okay, so now you are left with paper that you're going to use to cut flowers on, okay? So we need, look at here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 small flowers and 2 big flowers, okay? So I'm going to go through here, and 5 small flowers and 2 big flowers. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to try to recreate this exact card and pull out paper that I've used. So if you would like to copy me, you can copy me. And I'm totally guessing on most of this. And then that. And then big is going to be that. So let's go with this for right now. Okay, so now we have to stamp, guys. Now, for those of you who watched me last week, you saw that I used my small Misty. And because I'm using my small Misty, I can't get this whole 6x6 paper in there. That's why I was cutting my paper kind of a little bit crooked, because I wanted to use as much as I wanted to get 2 designs off the paper. So I'm going to do the same thing again. But you are going to need 5 smalls and 2 bigs. So just stamp. Just stamp, 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 and we'll do the rest together, okay? So I just cut it like this. And I need that little loop-de-loop because that's going to hold on to that.
Mary said, "Show the front."
Show the front of what? Show the front of my done card?
Oh, can you turn those papers over for us to see?
Oh, yes. Now I know what she means, yes. Yes, actually, let me move these out because these are the ones that I'm going to stamp. You're right. So there. See, I'm glad I pulled that. This one, this one, this one, and this one. You're right. Okay, so there was There's my 5 right there. And I think that's going to be plenty. And if not, you're going to have some stamped up for card 3. Let me get that inked first. And then I'm going to try not to move the whole camera. You will see I normally stamp this 3 times. If you don't have a Misty or a Tim Holtz platform or American Crafts platform, then you're not going to be able to stamp it 3 times, but I think you're going to be okay. Can I take this? I'm going to take this. By just stamping it once, I think you're still going to be okay.
Does this kit come with the stamp?
Yes. Yep, this kit came with the stamp. We gave everybody the stamp. And some of you already have the stamp if you did the volume class with us in October. And some of you who bought more than one card
Show your
kit.
papers, please. She put them right at the top there.
These are the papers right here. Those are the ones you have to pull and stamp. But I would hurry up and pull those because I'm cutting them and stamping them. So look, I'm going to pull this one too.
Tell me what we are stamping again, please.
You're stamping 5 different sheets of paper. Pick out any 5 sheets of paper in your pack and just start stamping. To save paper though, make sure that you're cutting them so that you could at least get 2 flowers on each.
And for this card, you need 2 big and 5 small, right?
Yep.
What ink pad are you using?
VersaFine. Gives you the blackest of the black lines and it picks up the little lines very, very well. VersaFine or India ink. Those are the ones that we recommend for the blackest of black and picking up fine lines. We really like them. And there is just a little bit of drying time. You notice I'm going to be separating them on my table. But by the time I get there to cut them, we'll be okay. And again, if you don't have a stamping platform, it's okay. You're just going to stamp, and you're going to be okay. But yes, this is Mini Marguerite. And this did come in class 214, which I like this idea. I think I want to do this again. Do you guys like this idea? Of you guys getting the stamp?
I do.
You, oh, right. Justine said that because it's easier to pack. Yeah, I'm curious. Let me know if you guys like that idea.
All hearts and thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. I love this
Good.
idea. Love the stamp in the kit. Yes.
I think we may do that again. Sooner than later, actually. Now, it looks like I cut this one too short, but I don't care. I'll use this one as one of my inner ones. Actually, which looks like I was going to do anyhow. I did. See how this is going off? I'm just going to use my inner flower on this.
Of course, adding to the Stampistic collection.
I know, I did like it.
Carol says, nope, I want them stamped and cut ahead.
Right.
Sorry, Justine. Yes, love the stamp idea.
That's funny. Who said that? Which Carol?
Carol Crean.
That's hilarious. I know I could have had you guys do this on your own, but then you would have pulled. I would have had to tell you the papers you had to pull, and what's 5 minutes of stamping here? What are you looking at?
I didn't know if Rudy was down here or not.
She is, isn't she?
don't think so, is she? Nope.
Well, she's going to be sleeping the rest of the night. Rooney got a bathola today. Lemieux he didn't because it's a little bit too hard for him. So I got a massage today, Justine.
You did?
I did.
Wow.
Well, I knew since you were working, I'm like, oh, you know what I should do is massage. But when I started off the morning, I thought this was the stupidest thing I ever did was schedule a massage on during adhesive week. Just dumb. Very, 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 very dumb. Not only on adhesive week, but on a weekend that we're doing 3 classes. I mean, it just like it was ridiculous. So anyhow, so I did the massage. I think I had to be there for a reason because my massage therapist. First of all, I don't like when my massage therapy people talk to me, but this one talked to me, and she's a very, 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 very depressed lady. She should be on pills. She was on pills before, and then when COVID hit, she thought, oh, and she wigged out, so she stopped taking her pills, and now that she started working again, she realizes that she should be back on her pills. And I told her that she should be back on her pills because, you know, they helped her and they made a difference, but she can't get in to see this place that gives her the pills for another 2 weeks, and she was kind of like wigging out as she was doing my massage. So, you know, I was being very kind to her because that's a very sad thing is to be depressed. I think that's horrible. And we had a nice talk and a conversation, and at the end, she came up to me with tears in her eyes, and she was like, I really appreciated our conversation. You really made me feel better. And I thought, well, that's good because you made my body feel better. So maybe I just had to go get a massage day to help her out, too.
Valerie says I belong to the chocolate spa at the at Hotel Hershey. Love it there.
Yeah, I
That's cool.
can imagine.
Are you going to do a Christmas themed card for Oak or Volume anytime soon? Love the mini poinsettia so much last year that I made cards for Christmas 2020.
Not yet, but soon.
Sounds like the therapist needs a therapist.
Yeah. So anyhow, so I did that, and then I was starting to think, you know what? I think Lemieux needs a little massageola. Don't you think Lemieux would love a massage?
I think dogs like that.
I think so too. And it's like a therapy massage. So
You took him to one?
I didn't know, this was just today I thought about this.
Oh.
So I found out where one's done. And I know Robbie right now is in the background saying, oh, I took my dogs to get massages all the time, I'm sure. So I found out, and I think there's one right here in North Bridgeville, or North Royalton, close. So I don't know what she charges. She has, like, you know, bandages. You know how, like, the Olympic swimmers and stuff have
Yeah.
those bandages? She showed pictures of bandages on dogs, and the other pictures are, like, dogs, like, passed out on the ground just being massaged by her. So I think maybe I'm going to go get Lemieux a massage.
I stamp paper for the next card. Can you show ones again for the next card?
I'm not. I want to finish this card, okay? So if you could bear with us, or maybe go watch a half hour of TV and come back, that'd be great. Because I really want to stay on just one card at a time. I'm done after this stamping. And really, after you pulled your the papers that you need, you just could use whatever paper's left over. Okay, so I'm done.
Well, these ones you stamp for
Here,
both
put them over
cards?
here. No, but I do have too many. I have way too many here because I only needed one sheet, but I have way too many here. So I'm not going to cut them all. I have way too many, but I have it for my next card or I have it for my third card, okay? So yes, I do have way too many because I took the amount of papers that I needed and I just cut it from there. Okay, so I don't care where you go, guys. I really don't care what you do, but I will show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this big one first, and this one, big one, was more orangey. So let's do this one, which was the back of this.
How many flowers?
How many flowers are we going to need? On this card we're doing here, we need 5 small ones and 2 big ones. So I'm going to do my 2 big ones first. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to use this one as my big one. And that's on the back of it. I'm going to show you one more time if we want to do what I'm doing. So it's this one. Everyone look up. And I'm just going to cut out this entire flower. I'm going to cut away the excess first. And then I'm just gonna cut the flower. You know, when we were in Crop Spring Bling, Philly-ish, there was 2 ideas of new stamps given to us,
Yeah, I remember asking you, huh?
and they're done.
Oh.
They won't be released till after the first of the year, but they are done.
How do we order the Friday classes?
Okay, so this is the deal for any of our newbies that we're on right now. So hold on, before I answer that. So right now I'm just going to take this, I'm cutting this entire image out, guys. And then I'm going to take my other image, which is going to be this image on the back of this, and cut that out. So this is class 214, and we do official classes like this every other week. So every other week you can purchase a class and do it along with us just like this. Or if you don't want to, you could just watch along with us. That's fine, because even if you don't purchase a class, we still let you watch and participate, because you may not be able to purchase all the classes all the time. And we want you to enjoy yourself. So 215, which would be the next class we have, which is in 2 weeks from tonight, because we do an official class, like I said, every other week, will be shown on our Facebook page probably Sunday or Monday night, one of the two. If things go well, Sunday night. If not, it'll be Monday night, but no later than Monday. And then it's only available on our Facebook page. So it will say class 214 available for purchase now. So you click that link in Facebook. And we email it too. So if you're on our email list, you'll get that through email too. And then you have to buy the kit through there. We don't put the current class kits on their website. Like this is a current class kit. This is not on our website until after the class. So tonight or tomorrow, this kit will go on our website, because current class kits, we send out so many of them that we just can't stop and add it to orders. So when we do class kits, we literally have to just send out nothing but class kits, and we just can't, add anything to that. So the long answer, or now the short answer to your question is 205 will be available by Monday night, but could be Sunday night, on our Facebook page. And this one will be on our website by tomorrow sometime.
When will the stamp of the skeleton lady and the sailing ship be available?
Well, you know what? I said it was supposed to be next week. I want to definitely get over adhesive week. And the adhesive week's going to end on Monday, and then it's going to be a nightmare for us getting all that out. So let's say all that is going to be released a week from Monday. Doesn't that sound better?
Well, the sailing ship, isn't that galleon? It's already out, right?
Oh, I didn't even hear you say that. I thought you meant
Yeah.
just the new stamps.
No, she just said skeleton and
Yeah, the skeleton will be a week from Monday, and that ship is, yes, it's already out. I think it's on the website. I'm pretty sure it's already on the
you were
website.
supposed to put it on.
And I
don't know.
did.
Okay, then you
I did. Yeah.
How do we get on the email list?
Email us or, email us with your email. I'll put you on there. Okay, so I need one full one, and then I need one, look up everyone, I need one that's going to just have just these outer flowers. Okay, so I'm going to cut apart this. Everyone look up. I'm going to cut these off and just have those big flowers. So that's going to constitute my big ones. So here's the one I just did there. And let me show you what I want you to cut off on this second one. And you will notice we did give you guys some thin pop dots, because at one point you are going to need thin pop dots, and we're not sure everyone had them. So those are going to come into play here in a second.
You need a bigger warehouse and more staff.
We have a bigger warehouse. We just hired another jewel counter, so we're back to having two jewel counters. And we're about to hire Gail. All I have to do is call her to work the store 1 or 2 days a week, which will put Peggy back into the warehouse at least 3 or 4 days a week. So I think we'll be good. So everyone look up. This is the bigger flower. So the first one we cut out the entire piece, and now in this one I just want you to cut out this piece. So I want you to cut off these things. Just keep those bigger flowers there.
I couldn't find the ship. How do you spell it? It's Galleon?
Correct.
Galleon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be the first line item under ACA. Is somebody on here that could check that for me?
Peggy just put galleon.
Okay, it's on there, right?
I don't know if it's on there.
Oh.
Peggy, maybe you can check it. She was typing in galleon and it wasn't coming up.
So I'll show you one more time when I'm cutting. If you want to look up, if you're confused, look up. That's what I'm cutting. Okay. These would make good Christmas card holders too, like, you know, if you slide them up and there's a gift card in there or money. It's a nice little cute, clever envelope that you could do for them. Them meaning whoever your loved ones are.
Carol Phillips says it is on there.
Good. So those are my two biggies right there. So I'm going to keep those right there. Is this too much? Can everyone see? Feels like I have a big mess in front of me. Okay, so those are my two big ones right there. And now I need, what I say, 5 small ones. So I'm going to use maybe this one as my middle. It's going to be the back of this poppy one. And this one, these 5, I'm going to cut the same exact way. I just need these inner pieces. And let me get cutting here and I'll show you. And these are easy cuts, guys, because they're thick lines. I love these thick line stamps.
Thanks, Paula. She posted the link to
Good.
the galleon. It was so weird not having your phone.
Yeah, I'm sure. Justine's phone broke yesterday, so she had to wait 24 hours to get her phone.
I'm surprised it came so fast because it said it wasn't coming till Monday.
Yeah, that would have been horrible.
Yeah. I came home from my sister's and there was a box sitting on the steps like going upstairs and it was to Evan because the Amazon is in his name. And it said lithium batteries inside. I thought, oh, what did he order? He comes home, he goes, it's your phone. I'm like, oh. All I didn't say, hey, your phone came when you were gone. He didn't think it was a phone either. I'm like, oh, sweet.
So you have a much better phone, I could see, too.
You think so?
Yes.
I mean,
I know so.
Okay.
Your phone was horrible before.
Oh, Jenny.
Justine, you know it was.
Yeah, I ordered the new protector, whatever you call it. It looks pretty much like the other one I had. Pink sparkly.
Okay, so this is what we need 5 of. This right there. Okay. And that's going to go right here. This one's going to go to that flower, so I'm going to put that there. So now I need 5. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this small guy. It's going to be the other side. Look up. It's going to be the other side of that. And again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how these lay. It doesn't matter what colors that you chose. I'm sure Misty is. I can't wait to see Misty's card going off the grid. Justine, you didn't notice I swept down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not like it's you know.
No, there's crap everywhere.
I'm so used to it now. I'm kidding.
No, on the floor.
I see the vacuum still sitting up there.
Uh-huh. He hasn't swept. It's been up there now for 6 days.
Huh.
Yeah, he was off today. Yep. We have tumbleweeds rolling around upstairs.
Hi, Susan. What is the stamp called?
Mini Marguerite. You cannot buy the stamp. It only comes in class kits. Now we have Marguerite, and that's a 4-inch stamp, but this is the Mini Marguerite, which is a 3-inch stamp. It doesn't seem like there's that big of a difference, but it's a huge difference. But yeah, this stamp is not for sale. It's just you have to buy it in the kit. I do have to make some more stamps. I do like giving them a stamp. It doesn't have to be all the time. Okay, there's one. And let's do this greenie. That one's good.
You go home, go to bed, wake up, come back.
Yep. I may not even go to sleep. Well, if I didn't have your thing to go to, I probably would stay up.
Oh my Can you repost? It doesn't take there as is.
Can I repost what? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What did you want me to
she's
repost?
I think she's. Can you because it's attached to the galleon. I think if you go on the website and you search under a cut above.
It's gonna be the first one that comes up.
Here comes
Jeez.
Caesar. Sorry, people.
No, you're gonna make me sick. Not fun.
You were by my phone. I sit on the couch and I said, Ollie, can you go on Amazon? And I went over and he's like, this. I'm like, oh my God. He's like covering all away from me. I'm like, geez.
Right? Who wants to get sick?
It's just a cold. It's not like
But who wants to get sick?
I know, but he was acting like he had the plague or something.
I mean, are you enjoying being sick?
No.
Well
but
then.
I'm just saying.
No one wants to be sick. Ugh, she's blowing her nose again. At least it's better than what you were doing the other day. What? Should we tell should we tell the peeps what you were doing?
Yeah, it's funny. As my sister says, oh my God, she's done that too. Boy,
It's disgusting. That was okay. Let's if you talked about this with Lori, let's talk about this with everybody else. Because even Peggy, after you left, Peggy came in. She was like, "That is disgusting. I have never done that." And then by that time, Beth was there. And Beth was like, "What are you talking about?" And we told her, and she was like, "Ew, Justine did that." We're like, "Yeah, she does it all the time."
No, Tammy.
What?
She asked if I got a COVID test.
No.
My sister just had a bad sinus infection, and she got tested actually twice, and it was always just a cold. And then my mother was with her; she got it, and then I was with them, and I got it. So no.
Right, and so if I get this, I'll be really pissed. So yeah, Justine, Wednesday, she's leaving work, and she goes outside, and she hockers. I mean, she like, what do you even call it?
It was a hawker.
It's disgusting.
I mean, sometimes when you have a cold and you sneeze, it just comes up.
No, but you didn't do that. You went outside, and I'm sure you went, and then you spit. And then poor Peggy had to go after her to chase her because she had something for the mail, and she almost stepped in it.
Well, I didn't know Peggy was coming out.
Well, I mean, you almost did it like in front of our door.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
did.
did.
It next to my car.
Right, which is in front of our door.
Oh my God.
It's disgusting. So Justine says everybody does it.
I don't go and hocker all over. I just had a cold and I just came
That's not
out.
the first time that I've known that you've hockered. For a fact. I'd like to know anybody on this website right now.
I'm sure people.
No, right now,
Yes,
people are
yes,
signing
Tammy.
off right now saying, God, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, Carol Kiss got to get it out. Thank
That's
you,
gross.
Carol.
No, she's just sticking up for you.
I have looked at that shit for a while. That is gross. My sister does that.
Yeah, it is gross.
I don't do it like every day. I mean, just.
Once is too much.
Okay, well, everyone in China does it.
God, if you're not farting, would they say everyone in China
That's
does
what
it?
Robbie says. Everyone in China does it.
What?
I never heard of that.
It's disgusting. But girls aren't supposed to do that.
Well, some girls do.
Well, some girls, yes, also fart on command too.
Carol Kiss says I have. Thank you, Carol Kiss.
Oh my God.
I'm sure I mean, if you look on the left side of the website for Cut Above, yeah, that is the first one. My husband did that when COVID started at a dentist office. I swear they closed up shop afterwards.
Yeah,
It was
it's
so gross.
Right, it was gross. Even poor Peggy almost stepped in it.
She didn't even know till I said, "What? Don't go over there."
Right. And then she came in. Oh God.
People are saying loogie.
Yeah, loogie. That was
At least she didn't farmer blow. You
what's that?
see?
I'm sure she does that in the bathroom. Not a doubt in my mind.
I had a bad sinus infection, so I understand.
No.
Carol Kiss says
There's
I
no way
fart
Deborah
too.
Bott does that.
She said, "Barb Geske, I'm with Justini. If you gotta do it, you gotta."
Yeah, that is gross. That is just gross.
I mean, I don't do it. How often do I ever get sick? This is like the first time I've got pretty much sick the whole time I work. There.
Okay, so then right now, every time you get sick, you loogie.
Pretty much, I'm gonna.
Ugh. Just again, something I never would do.
My husband did it in the garbage pail at the dentist office. They all looked on in the off. They all looked out in the office. They all looked out in shock. I wanted to run away. I wouldn't do it like that. I was outside by myself. Guys do it. I know guys do it.
Didn't you once do this when you picked me up from the airport? You went to go do it and the window was closed? You did, didn't you? Right.
I've done that, but I don't think I did it.
I think so, you did. Yes, I think you did. I've only did it once the whole time I was working for you. Yeah,
Abigail,
I think...
I do have to. If I was in my car and I sneezed and I had to do that, I would put it in a tissue. But I was walking to my car. I was outside, so no one was around. So,
Well, obviously we were around.
well, been there, done that. Michelle Cochran said.
It's disgusting. But yeah, I think you did. And I couldn't believe it because the window was up and you spit. It was you there coming home from a show and you're like, I can't believe that. I thought it was down. That sounds familiar.
We should Uber some Kleenex to just do it.
No, you should Uber a plastic thing to put in between Justine and I.
We need a divider.
I can't get sick this week.
Andy's had a cold too, and you sleep with him.
No, I really don't. I sleep down here because Lemieux, we don't go
Yeah,
upstairs.
but you're still in the same house and everything. If you were going to get sick, you're going to get sick from him. If you try to order tonight card kit from the link on Facebook and you click on buy here, it comes up with a PayPal error.
Well, then I don't think I took that link off. Just give me a hot second, guys. When we are done with this tonight, I will go ahead and stick that on the website, okay? So you can buy it off the website. I'll put it up there right away. It's a fun card. Is everyone still cutting or is everyone waiting on me? I'm cutting my last one right
Carol
now.
Crean says, I have 2 COVID kids living with me and I did not get COVID.
It's good. Let me know if you guys are done.
Did they just get mild ones, Carol? How many do I need to cut?
5 smalls, and then that big and the big with the things cut out of them. Those one set of leaves.
Still cutting, still cutting, still
Good.
cutting. Still cutting the third. Yeah, you're okay.
Okay, so I'm done cutting, so I'm going to outline.
Oh, that's good.
What?
They had mild cases. Were they vaccinated and got it, or they never got vaccinated? Everybody's still cutting, still cutting.
Okay, good.
There was an interesting thing on the radio today. What cartoons did you watch as kids?
I think we've had this discussion before.
I used to watch Jetsons and Flintstones.
I love the Flintstones.
I'm trying to think what other cartoons there were.
Yeah,
Roadrunner?
didn't you doesn't like the Land of the Lost?
That's not a cartoon. A friend of ours was diagnosed with COVID at a Cleveland area nursing home yesterday, and she was vaccinated. They had it back in October when their college had a huge outbreak. They are vaccinated now and ready to go back to school. Oh, got you. Oh, okay. Okay. I was thinking they had it right now. Gotcha.
So for those people who are done and/or
Speed Racer. Remember Speed Racer?
no, I don't.
Oh, God.
Not at all.
Kat, how did that song used to go on Speed Racer?
So for those of you who are done, go ahead and start outlining. For those of you who are new, we just take our simple black marker and we outline this entire image slowly, although I'm doing it much quicker than I want you to. Slowly, so that we put that black line back into our image. And it's just unbelievably beautiful. It's exactly the way it should be.
Oh, go Speed Racer. Oh.
No, what was it?
There's a little guy. He wore the helmet. I love Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer, go. I can't think of the melody how it went though. Such a dumb cartoon. Yeah, that's true, Carol. My sister's daughter did the same thing. She went to college last year, got it, came home, was home 10 days, and she never got it either. I mean, she wore a mask in the house, but still you would think somehow you would get it, but she didn't. Here he comes, Speed Racer. He's a zoom out.
Okay.
I've never heard that one.
I haven't.
Huh.
Okay, so for these guys, the ones that the big flower, everyone look up. For this big flower right here, these get all pop dotted. So all 3 layers are going to be pop dotted. It's also not pop dotted on the card, but don't put that on the card yet. Please don't put that on the card yet. That's going to be important. So, but pop up all 3 of these layers, which I'm going to do now. But don't put that on the card. Oops. So what time do you think the shindig's going to tomorrow night?
Oh, I have no idea.
Do you have to stay and help clean up?
Oh, I'll probably be there late.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Regular or thin pop dots now?
These are regular. These are regular.
I mean, mostly because, like, you know, so many, I mean, like, all of Trisha's kids, you know what I mean? You don't see them a lot. Kenny's in, and, you know. Well, Kenny gets in at midnight tonight.
He flew in just for this?
Uh-huh. Yep. Right now you're using regular, right?
Yep. I will tell you when we use the thin.
And Trisha's daughter got in yesterday at dinner time, and Kenny comes in at midnight. After Monday, when are you going to send us the invoices for shipping for Adhesive Week?
Oh, that'll probably happen throughout the week. I don't even want to tell you when, because it may be the best laid plans. We're having the best adhesive week by, like, I think triple numbers right now. It's kind of crazy what we're seeing.
Marion Phillips won
So
the
hold on
fall-
one second.
Oh, sorry.
So what happens after adhesive week is then we have to go through all the orders and we have to write them down on who got what. But hopefully I'm going to start that on Sunday. And that takes like a full day. And once we do that, that's when we can start emailing you guys. So I don't think it's going to happen on Tuesday. I think probably Wednesday to Thursday is more likely. But we're going to start shipping, right away.
Well, Marion Phillips is on now. She would have said that.
What's that?
Missy said Marion Phillips won the fall scraps from a few weeks ago, and Alice Davis was supposed to email you for getting her hopes up for a Vampire Daisy.
Yeah, I did hear from Alice Davis. Marion Phillips. How does Missy know that?
Maybe she went back and watched it.
I doubt it. Marion Phillips, did you win the fall
Scraps?
scraps?
How long do we have to pay? I'm just wondering because I'm gone Monday afternoon to the ocean, so I'm going to be in and out.
Oh,
of
don't worry
service.
about it. You're
Okay.
fine. You're fine. You're fine because the product will be just paid for.
Oh.
You'll just have to pay for shipping.
She said I forgot.
Marion Phillips?
Yes.
So it was her?
And Missy did go back and watch it.
Oh my God. So Marion Phillips, that was you that got that? Because we didn't send that to you and I need to get that to you. So if it was you.
How full is Pop Dottie now?
Not that full. I mean, she's still.
Quarter?
Maybe. I'm going to jam things in there.
Thank you, Jennifer. You guys rock.
Who said that?
Alicia, because she's going to be at the ocean.
Oh. Yeah, whenever. Just make sure you guys look for those PayPal invoices. every time we do this, we always have about, and we don't understand it, 5 people who bought things throughout the week. We send their PayPal invoice and they don't pay it, and then we send it again and we remind them they don't pay it, and then we call them and we never hear from them. So they bought this product and it just sits there. And I'm not kidding you. It happens probably about 5 times every time we do something like this. So I don't know.
Marion Phillips says, I guess, thanks so much.
Perfect, Marion. Well, we'll send that out to you. And right now, Alice Davis is like, darn it. Because I said if I didn't hear from the person I'd send to her. We'll send something out to you, Alice. I'm sure I have scraps of some kind laying around here. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Are you guys still cutting? I'm trying to drag my feet a little bit here. So this is popped. So all 3 of these layers are popped. Oh, I cut too many of my circles here. It's okay, I'll use them someplace else. And then I'm gonna outline my small guys.
The number was 383 and Marion guessed 381.
Oh my God, that was Missy?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Missy.
Outlining, need to do popping.
Okay,
Cutting
good.
The last one.
Good,
Hello from Michigan.
good.
I was going to send you an email with my debit card number telling you just to pay yourselves whenever. LOLs from Alicia.
Nah, just wait till you get that. And I know a couple of you guys, and I have to apologize, you've hit the wrong things, or you thought you hit the wrong things, and you want us to add things or cancel things. We get, I'm telling you, we're getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of orders every day. It's just, we can't make, once you guys hit submit, we can't make any changes. So please, 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 just make sure you know what you're ordering, and we'll be good. But it's not like you got stuff that you're not going to use either.
When will that class be when you're going to bling up?
That's at least a month and a half away, if not 2 months away, at least. Because we have to get adhesive week out, and then we have to get out all that registration stuff for the blings for next year, followed by the new stamps.
And we're not blinging up a Pop Dotty, right?
No, we're blinging up
Okay,
that little...
she's asked when you're blinging up Pop Dotty.
No, we're blinging up that tin. And then we have to get the card and the page classes for Marlboro and Schaumburg out.
Will the blue runner fit in red case?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You just have to open it up and take it out, but yes, it will. It was made for that.
Alice Davis says, thanks, Jennifer. You're the best business owner I know. You are so conscientious.
Well, that's very nice. You wouldn't think so. Let me see. We did get into a fight with somebody this week. Somebody this week, we made a mistake, and our mail system didn't like her address, so it took off a number that I guess we didn't catch, and we got a very nasty email. You know, a bunch of Y's and question marks, and, you know, I'm a new customer. I didn't realize you changed customers' addresses, and, I mean, it was just, when we get emails like that, it's just, I just refund the money and say, you know what, sorry, nothing I could do. When you start off that mean. But, you know, we've had people that have called that, you know, are very nice about things, and we actually go over and beyond, actually, what I think we should even do. And, yeah, we think we're fair. We think we're more than fair, actually. But every now and then.
Tracy Green Fredrickson says, that was me.
Tracy, that green, that was mean?
She said, that was me.
That was mean?
Me.
That was mean? What? That's what I'm asking you.
Me. M-E.
What are you saying?
She's saying that was me.
And that's what I said. The one that was mean?
Oh, I don't know. Just
That's
says-
why I'm asking you. You're like,
How would
me.
I know? I'm just reading the comment.
I know, but I
don't know what she means. I'm just reading the comment. I thought
Jesus.
It's like Dumb and Dumber.
Well, no, it's like, no, I knew what I was talking about.
But I thought you were misinterpreting what I
No,
was saying.
and you're like, it's me. I'm like, what that she was me?
I'm just reading the comment. I just
No.
came to it. I don't know.
It was, and it wasn't her. And if she said something that we didn't like,
Do you know when you'll
was not
announce
her.
hotel info for Croptoberfest?
yeah, hopefully the week after next.
Do you still have space for the week-long crop next year?
Oh God, we haven't even
Even
taken
opening,
registration yet.
Do you use small pop dots on the big flower?
No, they're all big. So whoever that was, that Tracy person, no, that was not you. That was mean. I'm sure the person.
She says PayPal changed something.
PayPal doesn't change something.
That's what she said. I don't know. You are definitely more than fair. You guys do a great job. Da, 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 da.
I don't know what Tracy's talking about. So
Who's
the
on
good thing
first?
is, exactly. So whatever Tracy's talking about, it's already forgotten because I don't know. Trust me, I remember the people that
You guys are like Abbott and Costello.
are like. Well, I mean, I'm sure everybody was like, "What is she talking about?"
I thought you thought I'm saying mean, and I'm saying no, me.
I know. I know, and you're getting louder.
Because I don't know what you didn't understand.
Right. And I know what you didn't understand. Was that the mean one? You're like, no, it's me. I know. The mean one? No, me. And if you're looking, she's doing this too, as she's saying me. So for those of you who look up. She's doing this. Me. My God.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Hilarious.
Okay, so I outlined my small flowers. So what should we do? Should we wait a little bit? Is anybody done to this point, or should I wait a little bit? I could wait a little bit.
Joanne says, Justina was on your side. Thank you.
But how is she on your side?
Because
Because what? You were reading something I was questioning. Is she the mean one?
no, you just said
Mean? And you're like, no, me. And I said, I know, was she the mean one? You're like, no, it's me.
Justine, I'm with you. I didn't get it either.
Uh-huh.
You everybody.
Who was that?
It's like who's on first. Can I put a new order with my adhesive orders if I call the store or email?
No. We cannot combine adhesive for sure. I mean, we literally are going to pack adhesive like by hundreds and pull things as we need them.
I'm done. Wait, done. I'm done.
Okay, so we're going to wait. We're going to wait 1 minute,
Should we
okay?
have 4 small? 5.
You should have 5 small. Well, no, you should have 4. You only should have 4 because I put the fifth one there. So let me take one out that I'm not going to use to confuse you guys, and I'll take this one out. Okay, so you only should have 4 smalls. The 5th small because the 5th I already put on there. Okay, so that's what you should have. Can I have a little sip of my water since we're in a timeout?
A little sip.
Little sip.
Since we're in a timeout.
I want to go back and see who that person was talking about. If she thought that was me. Oh, what did Cherise say?
Cherise says, you are fabulous. As you know, I have continued problems. I am surprised you have not canceled me as a fanster.
I know. No, I love Cherie. She's like my little private eye. She sends me things that makes me happy. Okay, thank you.
Wait, please. Do you have pop dots on back of biggest flower?
No, this one's going to be flat.
Are all 3 layers popped on
Yes.
the big one?
All 3 of these layers are popped. All 3 of the layers are popped. But no, this one we're going to lay flat. But all 3 of these are popped. So all 3 layers are popped on the big one. And we're going to lay that flat when we get to the card. When we get to the card, what the heck is that? When we get to the card...
I didn't think this card was going to take that long.
What would you do? Think you're going to be in and out of here?
No. I just didn't think because it was not like a lot of intricate cutting. I just thought it would be faster than a normal,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, once we get the card 2, they could probably be let loose after we do the card base.
No, I
but
wasn't talking about time. I just didn't think
Gotcha. Okay, so I think I'm going to start.
I freaked myself out of it because when I stamped one of the small flowers, the purple daisy was exactly on the back, and I thought I was putting adhesive on the good side. Yikes! All is good.
Good. Okay,
Only
so
top 2 layers are popped on big one.
yes.
Okay.
Yep, only top 2 layers because the bottom's not. Okay, so I'm going to bring my card into play right here. And let's look at this back piece right here. So this back piece, I want to put, and I took my lightest piece. I'm going to pull this up, but I just want to show you. I'm going to take this layer piece, and this is going to be what my pull tab is. So I really want to make sure my piece is in there. And I want it to come off the card enough so people know to pull that. But look, I don't want it way off the card so it goes crazy like that, okay? So I just want it kind of off the card. So knowing that, I'm going to pull this out, and I kind of just eye it up where I want it. Knowing that, this one's going to be flat. I kind of see where I'm going from end to end right there. And I'm just going to put adhesive on the back, and just again on half of it.
Will you be requesting the same amount of UPS trucks for the adhesive orders as you did for mid-year cheer?
I don't know how we're going to do that, to be honest with you. It is so much more than mid-year cheer, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Tracy said, my order kept changing my address. I was waiting for an invoice to be sent and pay for it, but PayPal was not cooperating with me.
Was that through us or something else? Oh, she was talking to Rooney up there. Okay.
Pop the little ones?
So we're right here on this first one right here. Okay. So this first one right here, this one goes flat. Okay, everyone look up. This one's going to go flat. And don't put adhesive on the back, because then you're going to have adhesive on the back. Kind of eye it up and make sure you just put adhesive on the lower back.
Pop Daddy's getting full.
Now, whose pop dye is getting full?
Sandy Singer says.
Jeez. Now, this next one right here is going to kind of go right here. And I want it kind of on and off. This one is going to be popped up using our thin pop dots. So first one's going to be flat, then thin pop dots, and then the next one is going to be regular pop dots, okay? So you kind of lay them out, see where you're going. So thin pop dots, regular pop dots. So here, we gave you the thin pop dots because we didn't know if you're going to have any or not. Do you see mine, Justine?
Your thin pop dots? No, I don't.
Are you looking? I got them.
Will this card fit in an envelope with a sticking out of the top?
Of course not. Of course not. And if you're going to mail it, then move that down. But you need something that they know to pull that out. Okay? So use your thin pop dots that we gave you. And let's go ahead and pop dot that green one. Or the one that's going to go on the left. But remember, you want to save some room. Look up, guys. Look up, look up. I don't want this to be here and then this one to be right on top of it here. I want them to be kind of be scattered. So move this one more to the right because this one's going to be really popped. And let's keep this one more down here towards the left. Okay? And that's going to look like a good grouping right now. Because again, this one's going to be singly pop dot and that's going to be big pop dotted. Okay? There she is.
Hi, Rance.
Hey, Vernies. All her friends are gone now from next door.
All the workers?
Mm-hmm. They're going to put the roof on next week, and then I guess the guy who does the plumbing, they come in and lay the plumbing down.
Thin ones, right?
Yep, these are the thin ones that I gave you. And we want thin because we still need that to fit underneath, and we want some dimension to this, okay? So there's my thins. And again, I'm going to want my blue there, so when I lay this green down, I don't want to go over my blue, but I do want to go over my red. So I'm going to keep that down there a little bit and bring that up a little bit, just like that. Okay?
Mona said, PayPal changed my address once on something I paid for through them. It wasn't an order from Simplistic, but I had a heck of a time convincing them I didn't change my address. They had a glitch.
That's weird because this is the deal with PayPal. When you use PayPal, like for example, you guys use PayPal. PayPal says so-and-so pay. This is the address. Go ahead and send it. If we send it to any other address, like some of you guys say, oh, I moved, you can't use that address, you have to send to there. This is the thing with PayPal. If you send to any other address other than what PayPal gave you, PayPal will not stand behind the purchase. So when people change their address and they want us to change it from PayPal, we actually take a really big risk, because if we don't send it to that address that PayPal gave us, then they don't stand behind the product. So that's why, in fact, when you guys move, you always say, oh, I got the wrong address on there still. I think we always email you back and say, make sure you change it on PayPal, because technically, via the PayPal standards, we have to mail it to that address that you give PayPal. We do end up changing it, but still, we shouldn't, in case there was any issues. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, whatever. Okay, again, so I'm going to go. I want to be on here. Kind of down. That's probably good right there. And then this is going to be regular pop dot. Now, if I want to see if I'm doing the right thing, I can take this right now and put this on my card. Oh, perfect. And look, my blue flower is going to show up nicely right there. Okay, perfect. I love it. So I'm on the right track there. You thought this was going to take slower than, or longer than, or slower than, jeez.
No, Harrison, except for me and my crazy order, my crazy
I don't
address
understand.
issues.
I just don't understand. That I will never understand.
And Tracy said, thank you for clearing it up.
Clearing what up?
She's the one that had the PayPal issues with
Oh.
the address.
Yeah, it's really not us. Yeah, Donna O'Hare, I don't understand. It's the exact same address we sent to her. If we send her 10 things, she gets 2 things. The other 8 things come back to us undeliverable. It is the exact same address. And Cherie, it's not like you, where you just don't get yours. It's the same address. And they send it back to me non-deliverable. I think her postman has to not like her, which is beyond me, because she is the nicest person in the world. You know that. You know who we're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's sweet. Okay, so this one, again, flat, thin pop dotted, and then regular pop dotted. Okay? What time is it?
9:51.
Oh,
So
wow.
her stuff comes back and then you have to resend it out again?
Yeah, well, now at this point, yes, is the answer to that. Mm-hmm. But now what we do is we just send to Lori, who I think she works with Lori, and it goes all to Lori Moore, attention Donna. It's ridiculous. And so Lori gets it and has to, I think, take it into work to her. But it's ridiculous. Everything, the cut above, everything. It is absolutely crazy. It's the same address.
In PayPal, there are 2 places you need to change your address at.
You are correct, but I think the one that everyone changes that we see. So I think you're okay. Love it. Okay, love that. So now I'm going to go back to my card base before I start putting that big flower on. And let me tell you what I like to do with this guy right here. You could either I'm talking about this guy, so everyone look up, I'm talking about this guy. You want him to you want him half off, half on, okay? So you could either cut him and put him on, or you can put him on and then cut him. I like cutting it first and then sticking it on, because if it's longer than like a little snip, then 9 times out of 10, it doesn't look right. So I like to just cut off the little end and then stick that on. So, yes.
When will we hear about Spring Bling?
Well, most of it was announced, right? Didn't we put out the email with the dates?
I think maybe they mean to sign ups and stuff.
Sign-ups, yeah, the week after next in 2 weeks. Okay, so that's what I just did. It. Everybody, but watch, I'm gonna show you guys something here right now. Okay, so you cut that off, and that's gonna kind of go right there. And if you don't know, you can kind of take this and see, yeah, that looks good. Okay, see where that lays. So that's good right there. Now, something that I use all the time, but I've never showed you guys because we didn't have it until now, is this Creative Light Station. It is like 2 steps up from that sticker maker. And what this does is it just takes, it can make up to a 5-inch sticker. So this is too big to fit through my little sticker. So I'm just gonna put this through my big sticker maker and make a sticker. So I'm gonna start to use this in hopes that maybe in the next 2 days, that sticker maker goes up for sale on Adhesive Week because it's fantastic because it's bigger. So I'm gonna use this here, and it works the same way, but it's just bigger.
Sherry Watkins says, I ordered one adhesive set this morning, but now I think I want another. Can I just order another from the email, or will
Yes.
that be confusing?
No, no, no. If you have things holding, like buy now, hold, nope, go ahead and order that because at the end we tally all that up.
Refills?
Yes. If it was on Adhesive Week, yes. Because you know my philosophy on that. Okay, so basically done.
I love how you said in hopes.
I know. Well, you never know because you can't say. Now, one last thing before we're done technically with this card. So everyone pay attention because you can go off the rails with this, and I don't want you to. Very easily, and this would be horrible. And someone's going to do it because they're not listening to me, and you're going to be like, oh my God, she said that. This flower is going to go kind of in, first of all, I never put things straight on in the middle. I just think it looks goofy because I never get it right. So I actually do it offset for a reason. Plus I have all these flowers here, so I may even offset that even more, okay? So when this flower gets attached, and this flower is going to get attached flat, please listen to me. Know that when this gets attached, you have all this bit right here that cannot attach, or else this piece is not going to go in your card, okay? So when you're going to put adhesive on the back of this big flower, you have to know where you're putting that adhesive so it doesn't hit, you know, this opening right here. So I'm going to kind of eye it up. And I think I'm going to go between here and here. And so I know that that's where I'm going to put my adhesive. So I'm going to turn that around.
Will the 5-inch refill fit the Xyron 500?
I think so. I'll make sure that's in. If we do that, I'll make sure that that's in there.
Is there a template for making envelopes?
A template? No, because a lot of other people have templates for making envelopes.
You're gonna have refills for that big one, right?
If it's on Adhesive Week, yes.
In hopes that it is.
In hopes that it is.
Where are you located?
Wouldn't that be hilarious? If we didn't put it on. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Lynn Perryman says, I'm waiting on that to go on Adhesive Week so my daughter can buy it for me for my birthday.
Or Christmas. I mean, honestly, Christmas gifts. Think of that.
We're located
In well, the warehouse is in Cleveland, Ohio, and our store is in Amherst, Ohio. About 45 minutes away.
She's killing us.
Who is?
You.
Okay, so let's see if I did this right. If I did this right, Justini, this should slide in perfectly. Wouldn't that be funny if it didn't? Look. And there's your card, guys. Boom. Booyah! Isn't that a thing? Isn't that lovely?
God.
How fun is that? Okay, so we could take this back out, but there you go. Are we all good? Everyone's like, nah, we need this adhesive runner for that. Now, why would I use that for this? When I have straight lines or curved lines, I always like to use my red and blue guns. When I have like these big flowers and stuff like that that have not straight edges, I tend to normally put that through that bigger machine. But again, when I do classes, you see me use the other things because, you know, we've never promoted that before. But I actually went to bat, and that was why we're doing this a week later, because I had to go to a big company and buy from them directly, and it was very hard to get the price that I wanted. But I got the price that I wanted, and so we're good. So that's why we're actually doing Adhesive Week a week later. Okay, so can I do Jules? Is everyone's finishing? Because we're done here. And I have some extra flowers for my next card. That's good. So let's see, the jewels that you want on this one are going to be the ones that have the green in them. So the ones that have the green in them are the jewels that you want on this one. And if you are still putting together your card, please wait and do your jewels later, okay? But if you're done or finishing, we can do the jewels right now. And you know, card 2 is going to go a lot faster than card 1 because we had to teach it. Now I think you know a little bit. And we did a little twist on it.
Do you run it through the machine twice so you have lots and lots of adhesive on the back?
No, just once. Just once. It's very, very adhesive-y.
Adhesive.
Yeah, just once. It is. I love that machine. And again, some of you may have that machine and you may be thinking, well, holy cow, I need to get that out. I use that often. That's one of my go-to things. But now since, well, hopefully it'll be an adhesive week. If it is, I'll be able to use it a lot more.
Jennifer, are you ever in the store? Would love to make a road trip and do a meet and greet.
I'm never, what are you laughing at? Some people want to meet me.
It just sounds,
But you're an ass.
it
What are you
sounds like
laughing at?
It just sounded funny.
Well, I think it's funny that they don't
I'm
know.
not laughing at you, Caritha. I'm laughing
Right, right, because people want to meet me.
a meeting. It's like you're a musician and you do the meet and greet.
But you're an ass.
Oh my god.
Some people, that's what I feel like I'm having a conversation with Andy.
Kathy Breeden says.
Let me answer my fans'
Okay, sorry. Caritha.
question. No, sadly, I'm never in the never in the warehouse. Peggy is. But depending on when you come through, I couldn't be out there. But who are we kidding? I'm a dog working in the warehouse all the time. So no, I'm really not there. Justine laughing. Justine, I'm like a superstar out there. You don't even realize it.
Alright, Kathy asked, I put one
She
number
doesn't
wrong
even care.
on Tuesday order. Should I call PayPal?
What do you mean? What number? What do you mean? What does she mean?
I don't know.
What's the one number wrong that you put? Am I missing 5? Where's my 5 4s? Air night. Oh, these are all light. Oh, here it is right here. Perfect. I thought I was missing one. Light suck. Okay, good.
Sarah Schrader said, I had so much fun getting to meet you. I'm coming to see you again.
Good.
The jewel packet with the green in it.
Yes, as they should. You don't see people saying they want to meet you, do you? No. Okay.
Not with the stuff you tell them about me, who would?
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Do I make any of it up? I mean, it's.
Yeah, you don't have to tell people that.
But you had to tell poor Peggy not to step in your snot.
I put 11508, should be 11507.
Just email us with that. PayPal's this. Once you put the order in, you can't go back and change it with past orders. So just email us and we'll deal with that.
Is that the same as a Creative Station?
Yes, yes, it is the Creative Station. Creative Station Lite. Yes. Okay, so let's
Scotch Bonnets, I want to meet Peggy.
Thank you, Scotch Bonnets. Scotch Bonnets. She should have come to New Jersey with us. You'll meet her next year in New Jersey.
How do you get 2 crystals that are stuck back to back off? Separated?
Put them in your fingers and your thumb like that, and just squeeze them and turn, and it'll take apart right away. Okay, so that big one, that's the one that with the rimmed, that goes in this big middle right here in this flower. And then you're going to have 5 of the 5mm ones. Those are going to go, everyone look up, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I also put one right here. So on this printed paper right there. If you did not use our paper that we suggested, Misty, you can put yours wherever you want to put yours.
How many more days is Adhesive Week?
We're going to go through Monday. Unless something else comes through, but right now we're going through Monday for sure. That's the game plan.
Is there supposed to be 2 packs of gems?
Yes. One for card 1, one for card 2. We give you lots of Swarovski crystals. Okay. And you're using the one that has the green in this one. Okay, we have it. Okay, so now you're left with 4mm crystals. The 4mm crystals, again, Misty, you could put these wherever you want to put these. These are going to go in your flowers through here. So put them wherever you want them. And am I missing one? I could be missing one, but that's okay. So you're going to put those.
What is adhesive week?
Adhesive week is going on right now. We take it one adhesive for a day. Follow us on Facebook, and we put on sale for anywhere between 30 and 40% off. So these go in the middle of these flowers. If you used another sheet of paper, Misty, you can put them wherever you want to.
I have an older model of the 5-inch Xyron. Not sure if those refills will fit my machine.
I don't know either. But you could always get a new machine. Everyone loves a new machine. Oh, this one right here. I was going to say. Okay, so everyone saw where those 4mm went. Now I'm going to concentrate on all these. Let's go to the green ones. All these green ones, and let me pull out the one I already did. Look what I did with the greens. They all didn't need one, but everyone look up what I did with the greens. Every one of these flowers just get a green. So 3 greens there, 3 greens there, 3 greens there. You pick whatever one's sticking out and then just do them. It would be silly to put 3 greens on the bottom because it's going to be hidden, but just do them on the tops and they all get 3s. And again, if you're just finishing up your card, you can do these jewels later. You can write on your color sheet where all these go. But see how I'm putting green on this blue? This matches perfectly because I have green throughout this entire card. It's not going to matter at all.
Did the big flower go on flat?
Yes. But
Joanne says, I've been waiting for the larger sticker machine. Can't wait.
Well, I hope it's on sale. Boy, I hope so. We have a good adhesive week going right now. We got some great products. And again, we only sell you the products that... There's a lot of cheap products out there that we can be selling you. And in the long run, it's just not worth it. So we got 3 extra green ones. Does anyone know where those go? They can't type fast enough. I know, like Robbie knows, Linda knows. They're going to go on this green one down here. So again, just pick 3 spots wherever you want and go 3, 3, 3 or 1, 1, 1. Isn't this card fun, Justine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this card.
Okay, so now all these, I think these are light silks. Yeah, light silks. The light silks, let me show you on my card up here where they go. Okay, everyone look up. My light silks go here. They're going to go run right here in the middle of these flowers here. Then they're going to go on every other one on my top piece. And then the every other one, the one that's not every other one, it's going to go down here. So if this one is here, then the next one's going to go down. If that one's down, the next one's going to go up. If that one's up, the next one's going to go down. Just like that all the way around, okay? So go ahead and put those on.
Does the red refill fit the blue gun?
Yes.
This is my favorite card of all the classes.
Yeah, I like it too. But like that Butterfly Fantasy, as much as I did not like that card, did you see Linda's cards that she made with Butterfly Fantasy?
Linda Carruthers?
Yes. She made a 6x6 card. It was beautiful. I think I may like it better than mine. She used the, the crinkled vellum, and it looked very nice. Peggy, are you making your card with us?
Alicia said, I love Linda Cashin's cards.
Yeah, they are very good.
It looks
Oh,
much
hey
better in
guys,
person as
the
always.
birthday club. I'm going to give you a last call for the birthday club. I have a huge list, but we want to get those names to everyone by September 1st. So for those of you who are interested in that birthday club, you're going to get a list of, 11 because you'll be the 12th. And you have to send out a birthday card to the person on your list.
Krista says, I'm actually going to give this card to my parents for their 50th wedding anniversary. Absolutely beautiful.
That's good.
And Linda Carruthers says it was fun. Thank you.
It was a good card. So for those of you who want to be in the birthday club, you got to email us and just let us know so we get you on the list. But we have a nice group so far. Okay. And I am done with this card. So how close are we to going on to card 2? And seriously, how easy was this card? And again, for those of you who are like, well, I don't have paper, I can't match paper. Look, the only thing we did was take a color pack, or a paper pack, that's it. Paper packs, they already have done the color matching for you. And boom, you can create a card. And we're going to have enough to make probably 4 cards, maybe a 5th.
Where did the 4 millimeters go?
Right here. That's a 5 millimeter. And then 4s. And I'm just keeping this out because I want to make sure those jewels dry before I stick that all the way in. But there's your card. I love it. I absolutely love it. I would try to do something fun for 205 too. Not that 215. Not that every card's not fun. Okay, so let's put that to the side.
Hi, Pam.
I love that. Here, put that on. I'll keep this one here. And let's go on to card 2. So we need those papers that we originally pulled, and we need the 2 card bases. So let's pull
Good night,
those
Julia.
2 card bases. This is where we lose some of the peeps because they go to bed. So that's this card right here. Okay. And again, very similar to what we made. So let's get everybody. Oh, what did Barbara say?
I was just starting to read it.
If you have a historic PlayStation model, you're in luck. All of Zion refills it back. Works before purchasing insurance. Oh, perfect. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So there's your answer. Thanks, Barbara. Okay, so almost the same, but a little bit different on the second card, because this card, we do see the bottom, so when you pull this out, we do have an opening, so we just have to cut this front a little bit different. And you can kind of see how we're going to cut the front. And actually, I'm going to keep that out, and we're going to cut the front, or we're going to show it this way. So let's put those papers pulled to the side. So now what we have to do, again, I still need the card to open up from left to right, and then again from right to left. That's going to be important. But I need to find a middle point in my card. So right here where it opens up, I need to draw a little point at right smack dab in the middle, which is going to be on a 6x6 card. It's going to be 3 inches, correct? And I am not going to see this, so I'm just going to draw a line at 3 inches there. Look, just like so. And then on the open side here, too, at 3 inches.
Helpful hint for unclogging glossy accent.
I'll show you in a second. Here, take your thing and just put it back in there like this. And just go like this. Okay? Okay, so do we have 2 lines drawn on your cards? Are most of us there? I'm glad you like it. Okay, so let's go on. And remember, for our new people, remember last week we did that make-along and using that same stamp. Look, I did that card. That was that same card that I used with that stamp, that mini Marguerite. This was our make-along last week. And then this one. So look, just as nice, darker colors. They turned out lovely. So for those of you who have that stamp, you know, well, with any stamp, you could do a ton of things. Okay, so now let's go ahead and cut these. And you were going to cut those.
Someone said no. Please show again.
No, show what? Show what again? Sherry Watkins, tell me what you want me to see. Tell me real quick what you want me to see again.
What was the die at the bottom of that card?
You know what? That was one of our dies. And what did we say that was?
One is washed away. I think.
One's washed away. The other one is butterfly something. Yeah, this one's washed away. And this is on our website. This is on one of our 6x6 dies. And this one is butterfly something.
About the lines.
Oh, so where you open up your card right here, you just need to measure that, and you need to mark the middle. So that's 3 inches there and 3 inches here. So you need to mark the middle right where both of them open on the same line. Because what we're going to do at this point is now we're going to take it, and instead of cutting it sideways like we did, we're going to cut this one like from this point, that corner to that line, and then from this corner to that line. So let me just show you real quick.
Was the class information from Schaumburg for Oak gone out yet?
Oh, no.
Okay. Good
We
night.
have to work on
Good
that.
Good
I
night.
took her out.
We know, thanks. Appreciate that. And are you golfing tomorrow?
I don't know yet.
So that means it may rain, so you may not.
No, tomorrow and Sunday will be beautiful.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Butterfly mist.
Oh, butterfly miss, she's right. That's right, you have to work tomorrow.
Yep.
What time are you leaving?
12:30.
Oh.
Lost. Where do we mark out card bases?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so there is my first cut card. Everyone look up. There's my first cut card. And you're going to cut the second one just like that. Don't worry about that marking right there. These can be thrown away. Okay, those pieces could be thrown away. The person that want to know where we're marking it, you're marking it right there at the middle so you know where to cut from end to where. So you're going to take your 2 card bases and you're going to mark them right in the middle. This is 6x6, so you're going to mark it right at 3. Because then you're going to cut from there to that mark and from there to that mark. So right in the middle, which is 3 inches. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. So let's go ahead and cut them both. What are you laughing at? Oh, I forgot to shut that door. Whoever asked that, does that help? Does that make sense? I think once you saw what I cut too, I think that should help a little bit. So again, we have 2 of those cards that look like that. And again, this we could throw away.
Love the cards you made last week.
I know, I did too. A lot. Actually, sometimes they turn out really good, sometimes they don't. This one turned out really good. Okay, so now we're back to this. So those are the 2 fronts. Okay, and they're going to go together like that, so we can close them like that. Okay? So let's go ahead and adhere one of these to this, so it's together like that. Does everyone understand that? Everyone look up. We're going to adhere one of these to the back of this. Similar to what we did in the first card, but just a different look on the front. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So is everybody good? Does that one person catch
Yep,
up?
she said I'm good now.
Okay, good. I swear my throat's starting to hurt.
You know my husband's gonna get sick and
Yep.
you know it's gonna happen.
I tell you what, if I'm getting sick, I'm gonna be. Next Friday is not gonna be good. I'm gonna be like, hello, and people are gonna be like, uh-oh.
Oh, if you're sick, we cancel.
Justine
This
got her
would be a
sick.
great magnet card.
It would be a great magnet card. However, it doesn't need to be a magnet card. That's the beautiful thing about it. It would be a good magnet card, but it's even more better of a non-magnet card because of the way that we're gonna tape everything. And I use my score tape because I just want this to be a little bit more heavy. A little bit so it holds. Is Lemuy right next to you? Oh, Musy.
You got the Halloween cards here for tomorrow?
Yeah. I almost forgot the kit though.
That's what I meant. Kid.
I don't know if tonight's going to be a cereal night or a Taco Bell night.
Oh gosh.
Well, I haven't had dinner. And I had to pick up Pasquale at 7 o'clock, which put me here 7:15, so
Oh yeah.
I couldn't eat dinner tonight.
Guess what I had for dinner?
And I didn't want to have a smoky. Let me guess, you had a half a piece of chicken.
Oh no.
Okay, then you had a little granola bar.
Nope.
Okay, you had 1 egg followed by a small yogurt.
Nope.
I have no idea.
I had one of those apples. Like, you ever go to like the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory and they have those big apples and they're covered like in caramel and nuts? And
Yeah, hold on.
toffee?
Hold
I
on
had
one second.
One of those. Ooh.
Well, how'd you get that?
Well, it wasn't from them. It was from Giant Eagle Market District, the one in Strongsville.
So go ahead and just adhere that, guys, when you're ready to go. Why would you buy that for dinner?
Well, I didn't buy it for dinner, but I just bought it.
And why were you
And
guys
then-
there?
We were buying the vegetables,
Oh,
and when I came home, we were just watching TV, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna cut that up. We cut half of it at my sister's. Me and my mom ate half, and I just ate the other half before I came.
oh,
here.
so your mom helped you?
Yeah, she was there all day too.
That's good.
But mine was a Reese peanut butter cup.
Oh, we
Apple.
gotta order. Remind me tomorrow. I gotta order Peggy's birthday cake.
You will need to get a taped refill before tomorrow.
Oh shoot, you're right. She's right. Whoever said that.
Robbie Lynn Cross.
Yep. Okay, so are we good here? Are we all together here?
Mask will be a pain, but we will stay healthier. Is true.
It is
Whoever said
true.
that.
Are
Okay.
we good? Happy faces, sad faces. Okay, so let's put our inside in, and like we learned the first time, we can't take, and my inside's gonna be this guy, look up. My inside's this guy. So we can't take this guy and just put that in there, because remember, we're putting this in a 6x6, and this is a 6x6, and if we do that, it's just not gonna lay right. So again, I'm just gonna take one side, and I'm gonna take just 1/8 of an inch off the side. Not the top, not the bottom, just one side, and I'm gonna take off 1/8 of an inch. And I'm gonna see if that works. And I know it's going to. Lay that in there. Fold it, and it works perfectly, okay? So again, on this one, I had my dark up on top and my light on the bottom. I think I may do it this time. This way,
Someone
no?
said the wrong inside.
The wrong inside.
No, it's just you just turned it upside down.
Yeah, it's the right inside. I could do it this way. Maybe I'll do it this way, ombre across. But then I cut it wrong. Yeah, I cut it wrong, but that's okay.
Good night, Michelle.
And I think I'm gonna put my light on the top this time and the dark on the bottom. I had the dark on the top, light on the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. Okay, so once you cut that 1/8 of an inch off, let's go ahead and just adhere that to the inside of your card. So do we have any newbies watching us still? This little guy's gonna run out. I just did it the wrong way.
Hope says yes.
Good. So Hope, if you've never seen one of our classes before,
Michelle Collins says newbie.
oh, love it. So Michelle, have you ever seen one of our classes before? And are you excited? Do you wish you were crafting with us, or are you just like, ah,
Brenda Clark, I'm a newbie.
good.
Welcome, newbies.
Do you like what you're seeing? If you're intimidated by what we're doing, I'm going to tell you, and all, 162 people watching right now will tell you that this is not intimidating. You can do this. So if you're remotely intimidated, Don't be, because this is easy, easy, easy stuff.
Hope said she watched one but not done one.
Oh,
She's doing this class.
good.
And Michelle Collins said first time.
Nice. Okay, so now we have our two side papers, which is going to be that one and this one. So we need to cut these, both of these, the same way we did the flap. So on this, we're going to, the card base I mean, we're going to measure this at 3 inches and draw a line or a mark so we know where to cut it to.
Michelle says Linda Summer Cashin invited me. I love what she has shown
Oh,
me.
that's perfect. Thanks,
Brenda
Linda.
says it's easy to follow.
Good.
Sue Baker says I'm an addicted newbie. Addicted newbie.
Yep, well, that's easy to be. Okay, so go ahead and mark those, just mark those like we did before, and just cut them from end to that mark. And on one of those, you're going to have to erase your mark. Now this is trash, but you could probably use that someplace. So if you're a scrap keeper, you may want to keep that scrap. Good. There's one piece. Fantastic. And then the other piece. And again, scrap, you could throw it away or you can keep it. You might be able to stamp on that, especially if you just need an inside. So I might keep that. Okay, so the same thing, once you cut them, go ahead and adhere this guy onto this. Okay, and then this guy right here onto this. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. If your ends, what's wrong?
On this one, you use this side because I see this going.
Oh, I did, you're right. Thank you. On this one, and guys, if your edges are bending, don't worry about that because if you notice, we're going to end up covering bent edges. So one of these flag edges are going to be bent. We're going to fix that down the road, so do not worry about that. Okay? But yeah, you're right. Let's put it on this way. You're right, Steenie. Very good. Good eye, Justine.
That's what I'm here for.
Is it?
Keep you from going off the cliffer.
You may have to go find me another.
I didn't see any other.
Well, that doesn't fit this gun.
Does that even have a refill for it? This
No.
is too big.
This is that petite.
Can you use this just, or it has to be in a gun?
It has, well, it should be in a gun.
Oh, I know, but
It should be in a gun, and I know I have empty guns out there.
is this a petite or is it the same thing you're using?
I can't see. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, I just put my gun on my tape. I feel like a student in class.
There's no more blue stuff.
Even just the blue shuttle.
One, Jenny? You should be on luck. I don't know if there's anything in it. Is there stuff in this?
Yeah, and that's what that shuttle goes in.
Huh.
And those are the empty shuttles.
Oh.
Okay. So we all adhering? Ran out of tape during adhesive week. That is the most comical thing ever.
Peggy says, got a phone call and just now getting back on. Missed too much. Sad.
Thanks, Dur. Who called you, Peg?
Ann Ralston, you make me feel better whenever I do those things, Jennifer.
What? Run out of tape? Oh, that's not good tape. Okay, oh, here we go. I so feel like a student in class.
Why use two kinds of adhesive?
Because I ran out of my bigger kind. I'm just trying to get...
No. I think she's talking about strips and dots.
Oh, because the strips you can't take off with your finger. You can't take it all the way to the edge. And that blue you can take all the way to the edge and wipe it off with your fingers. I could show you that in a second.
Peggy said it was her daughter just to chat and tell me about her dog's vet visits.
Got it. Okay, you can put this to the side because I'm done with that. Thank you. Okay, so are we on? And again, mine's going to look a little bit different because my background I turned. I put the light on top and not on the bottom. I think I like the dark on top. Okay, are we all right here? I'm waiting for happy faces or sad faces. Here, Michelle Collins, let me show you while we're waiting. So, well, I'm not going to be able to because I only have, well, I guess I can. So this is strips. Okay, can you see that strip right there? If you go too far off your, page, then you have all these strips that you can't pull off. You have to tuck in. Okay, now then it becomes a little bit too thick there. So I like to use the strips in the middle, and then I like to use these dots on the end, because the dots on the end, you go right up against the end. See how they're right up against that end? And anything that comes off, you can just rub off with your hand. So that way you get a solid adhesive all across your page. So I like to use those those thick ones on the inside, and those dots on the end. So hopefully that makes sense, Michelle. Did everyone say they're good to go?
I was watching you.
Oh.
I see a couple smiles. I was watching the demo.
Oh, God, that's hilarious. Okay, so here, we need to have this whole thing being able to slip in and out. So the only thing that we are going to adhere is, make sure your red's on top, is we're going to adhere this piece onto here. So you can do it one of two ways. You can either open this up and like kind of decide, you know, goes from right here to right here, and put tape all behind this, and then maybe some score tape right there. That's what I'm going to do. Here, watch. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put some score tape right here, and I'm not going to take it too far. Okay, right there, and I'm going to put some score tape right here. Okay, because look, when I close that, look, it still has room, okay? So I'm going to put some score tape there. And then, you know, let's put some score tape. Again, just I'm not going to go too much. Right here and right here. Okay, so we have the score tape there, so it'll close there, that'll close there. But I do want to put some adhesive in here, okay? So that's going to lay nice and flat. So I'm going to guess, and I'm going to guess shorter than I need to, because I don't want to go too far. And I think that's going to be good. So then when I close, just these two pieces are going to be together. So I think that's enough. So I'm going to pull the score tape off here, here, and then of course on both these two pieces, and then I'm going to shut it. So I want my green piece down first because that's the piece I want showing, and then I'm just going to close this. Okay, Now, if I did this right, I should be able to, and we haven't made it yet, so you guys won't be able to, but you'll be able to slide that little one piece inside, like so. And it goes in, which is good. Okay? So this is where you should be at, correct? Are we all right there? Okay. Yes, are we all right there? So this piece is what you're going to be your slider. And again, you can't stick that in there. So let's take 1/8 inch off just the side. Just 1/8 of an inch off, just the side. And let's see if that helps. Or if you have to cut more out. And mine fits snug as a bug, and that's what I want. Because I don't want you to see what's on the background until you pull that out. So 1/8 of an inch did it for me. Okay? So now we have that. Now, I did stamp an extra green piece on my first piece. So I'm just going to cut that out right now and stick that on the inside because I only need one flower there. And then the other flowers are going to go right here. Okay? So I'm just going to cut this out right now and get that middle, this middle piece done. So I think you guys have some extra pieces. If you stamped as many as I did, I know you have extra pieces. How's everybody doing? How are they doing, Justine?
No one answered. Everybody must be working.
So for those of you who are interested in doing the Oak Live in-person event at Schaumburg and at Marlboro, I can tell you for sure we're going to do a page class. And I can tell you that those people who are not going to be there, we're going to give you the ability to do the page class with us. So you're going to be able to buy a kit if you can't join us. That could be the only class. But then we want to do a project-based class with you. And you don't have to take these, of course. You register wherever you want, whatever you want to. And a card class. And who knows, if I get creative enough and have enough time, we could throw a fourth one in there. But we're definitely going to teach at least 3 classes.
Peggy's still cutting her last flower from card 1. Ha 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 ha.
Pegster. What are you laughing at the Pegster for again?
She said ha ha ha. She got this laughing face.
Peggy.
Because she was on the phone. I didn't say ha.
Can we get the, so we're going to go with a carrot cake, correct? Carrot cake for the birthday?
Big flower now? No, we're just cutting the small
I'm just doing a small one because I had that one left over. And I could just hit that on my middle and be done with my middle.
How many flowers do we need for this one?
Well, let's look. Here's my inside. So this is this one. Here's my inside. And then here's my front. So small, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 of the big ones. But like the one we had, the big one, full cut. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 smalls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 bigs.
Same as last card.
Same as last card. Whole thing, and then cut out just that the one in between. And this one is going to be popped up on this card. Okay?
So excited. Can't wait for Schaumburg. Thank you for offering for those.
Well, first of all, that whoever is a scrapbooker, when you see this page, it's the most beautiful paper you'll ever want to see. It's like old-fashioned Christmas by Blue Fern. It really is the prettiest paper I've ever seen in my life. Old-fashioned Christmas-wise. It's incredible.
You make this look so easy.
It is easy. Everybody who's doing this right now sees how easy this is. It's very easy. Like Diane Reevely says, it's easy once you know how. And now we just get together and make pretty things. And I'm going to get this just so it's off my table and I have this. I'm going to adhere this. Again, I don't like things right in the middle because if I can't go right in the middle. Oh, and actually, you know what? I don't want this right in the middle too because look, when I put this card in here, I kind of have it off a little bit to the left because all my flowers in cascade to the right. So looky here. So a middle would be like right here. I have it a little bit off to the left because my cascade goes this way because I want this to be my focal point. Well, my design's a focal point, but I still want that to show.
Tomorrow's page?
No, tomorrow's is a nice page too.
No, Sunday.
Sunday is a nice page, I mean. But no, the one for Marlboro. Okay. Marlboro and Schomburg. Now, are you going to go home and go right to bed, Justine?
No, I'll put the TV on, but I'm planning on going to bed because I got to come here and then go to my sister's. So they're going. My mom's going over there at 11. I said I'll be there till afternoon. Brian's going at 1.
Well, that's good, no?
Looks good, Jenny. Just sold a dozen of my cards this week. Wow, nice, Ann.
And who?
Ralston.
That's great. Did you sell them to the nuns? I love Ann. You gotta meet Ann in person one of these days. Hey, Ann, did you go to Stamp Away? I think she said no.
Will you do the card and scrapbook projects on Friday, please?
I actually think they're gonna be done on Saturday, but I don't know. I think they're gonna be done Saturday
She outlined
though.
it already.
I did outline that.
I'm doing CKC. Karen Plumley says I'm doing CKC San Marcos now in September. Kind of excited and scared. I'm only doing the crops in one class.
Well, one class are you taking? Okay, so I have 2 extra flowers here. This one I think I'll keep for down here. So this one I'm going to cut out the big one on, and then I'm going to have to do some more stamping. Who are you taking, Karen? I think Robbie's going to that one too.
Robbie said Nova Girl says she's done and it's time for bed. I'll have to finish tomorrow, but I'll stay on to chat.
Robbie, are you taking any classes in San Marcos? I think she said she was going. So some of you may already be stamping right now. I'm just going to use the ones that I've already stamped. But such an easy card to do with just those like clever folds. Love it.
Karen says, she says, 10 card template class. Love how you can do 10 cards with 2 12 by 12 pages.
Oh, who's doing that?
Robbie said, no, I think I'll just go. We'll just be shopping if she goes. Anne says, perfect family and no stamp away, leery of COVID at this point.
Yeah.
Christina says, night or day?
During the day. Saturday during the day. I don't know, maybe one Friday night class. Well, we'll do our Friday class. I don't know if it's an official class at each of those or if it's a make-along. But we'll definitely get together like we normally do on Friday, so that won't be any different. Okay.
Robbie says COVID is really bad here, so not sure I'll venture out. Yeah, I heard that.
And overall in Texas or where you are? Okay, so I need...
Paper Loft, Karen said.
Oh, yeah. I love those ladies. I really like those ladies a lot.
Are the classes at night or day?
I don't know. We haven't put them together yet. Now everyone knows. So let's do...
I drank a cup of tea before I came.
Ooh, hold on. Do I have... All this matches, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. That's such a pretty flower, isn't it? Like if I was doing a second card, I'd probably use that. That's such a gorgeous flower. It's a very pretty flower. I wonder if I stamped on that flower, what that would look like. I think I'm gonna try that. So I'm going to stamp on this, I'm going to stamp on this. I think I'm going to try stamp on this flower.
Ann Ralston says, just had a positive case again at the big house. Lynn Perryman's going to CKC in Tennessee to shop in 2 weeks. Paper Loft will be there. Okay, I'm only there till Saturday late afternoon. Karen, very pretty.
Do I have, let me have my...
Cutter?
Yeah, no.
Misty?
Yes.
All the paper is pretty in this pack.
I have to agree with you. I think so too. Okay. Oh.
Yay, I thought I lost the second bag of gems, but I just found it in my messy desk.
Of course you did. I think I actually like this as my bigger flower. I like it.
I love how you pick paper to use. You are so good at it.
Guys, it's so easy.
I got here late, so sorry if you covered this, but will you update when all the back order crystals have been sent? I waited on antique pink and metallic blue.
Yep. We just looked at those the other day. We're waiting on them too.
Christina's learning all the tools that you use. Soon she will be crafting. Nope, and Justine will not.
Oh, did she say you?
Yeah, Justine is learning all the tools that you use.
She is learning. Well, it's funny because she pulls orders too. So she has to know them. Like, I'm surprised you don't want to make this card. Doesn't this look like a fun card to you?
Yeah, just...
There's nothing to it.
Yeah, it's nice, but I just... I don't know, like, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah.
But if you made this, wouldn't you, like, be happy and love it?
Yeah, but... You're funny.
Well, Anne even brought it up.
Oh, but...
I'm stamping too many of these, but like I said, we gave you 2 card bases, so you definitely can do the 3rd card any way you want. And then I know you're going to have left over if you want to do a 4th. I think even a 5th. Okay.
What stamp pad are you using?
VersaFine. Don't shut that. Just keep that open, please. VersaFine Black. We recommend VersaFine Black or Indie Ink. The VersaFine Black is fantastic. Most expensive pen on the market. It's $9. But it's the blackest of the black and picks up those very, very fine detailed lines.
She would rather be at the casino. That's not true.
That is true.
No.
Well, right now, because she's sick, probably not, but...
Nah. No, but I mean, I don't know.
I think I like this one as my big flower right here. I do. I think I'm going to do that, not that red. I like this one a lot. That's why I stamping the flowers with. I'm doing this.
What paper pack?
Flowering Pastels. Which we literally just all got back in yesterday. Oh my God, our warehouse camp could be built big enough. Today when I was leaving there, I walked inside.
Oh, next door?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it all muddy and wet still?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But you can see where the dividers aren't because they have those big, what is it called? Those metal beams up.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked to like where the back wall would be, where you would be walking to the warehouse. And I stood there. And although it looks big, you're like, And then in my mind, I was screaming, Justine!
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
We're going to have... that. Can you imagine how big and how much stuff's going to be in there once that's filled?
No.
So again, you're creating this big flower, just like we did that first one, 3 layers. All the layers are going to be popped. And this time, I did pop the flower on this one. How many people have made like more junk journals at home? How many people have made more junk journals, and how many people have written in their junk journals?
Shannon says, I love Justine. Always tells it how she feels it. You be you, Justine.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Shannon.
Well, I do the same thing.
It's true.
That is true.
It's definitely true.
Okay. Well, maybe that's probably why we get... Who has time for lies and...
Linda Carruthers, me. Of course, Linda.
I know.
Hmm.
Nobody else but Linda?
So far.
Oh, I think I like that. I like that. It's going to be crazy, but I like it.
Kathy reading. Is it raining up there? I don't know. We're in the basement.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so if that's there,
It was when I got here, but
we have to do this here.
it was supposed to stop like by midnight-ish.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Kim Cadigal made more.
Good.
Hope says, I have the stuff and we used the one I made for our trip to Virginia Beach.
Oh, nice. So you wrote in it and put things in it already?
Julia, I'm turning my journal into a calendar. Made a second, gave it to my mom. She loved it, from Jennifer.
Nice.
Ann says, not yet, life's been nuts. Joanne says, working on my junk journal.
I love it. I almost started writing mine the other day. I'm gonna make mine and give mine to Justine.
Yeah. Oh my god. I do, but I can blow a little sunshine when it's needed. There's a mouse in my craft from the cat is chasing at you.
A mouse?
That's what she said.
Where are you at? Do you like this color right here?
Which one?
It's way different. That one.
No, I probably liked it better the first way, but.
I think I'm gonna do this. I like the blue hues. A lot, actually.
Yeah, it's not even warm here tomorrow. Only 70. I mean, perfect 75.
Yeah, that
It's
is
a big
perfect.
cool down from all the hot, humid weather we had.
Okay, I need a light color.
Shannon just got her junk journal kit today. Can't wait to get started.
Yeah, we're down to 2. We have 2 junk journals. One's in the store and one's in the warehouse. Because I just sent one out today. That's someone ordered 2 days ago. And Peggy sold one at the store the other day. A lot of people bought those burlap yard strips. Oh, that's the other thing too. This old time Christmas paper that we're doing, the page spread during Oaks and Schaumburg, because it's so old timey. It's like, you know, well, it's old time Christmas. I gave the person who's designed it, Michelle, a burlap sheet, and I'm like, you could use a burlap sheet. Oh, it's gonna look fantastic. I don't know if this color is gonna match. I hope so. If not, I'm gonna have to stamp another one. But if I have to stamp another one, I'm not gonna throw these pages away because remember, all these colors match each other. So when you go to make another card, you have all these stamped images, guys, and just mix and match them. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, nice. Perfect. I know, Justini, I know. So we gotta cut this one down. And then cut this one down. I know you don't like something, I could tell.
No, I was just seeing where you're putting stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, for as crappy as young kids are customer service, let me tell you about a good customer service thing. In fact, I think I may even call the company. So we had to get our fire extinguisher, you know, the yearly annual thing. And this was a young kid, and I've later learned that he's going to school, so he's 18, 19, 20 at the latest. I would say 19. And when I got there this morning, he was already sitting there for a couple minutes, and I said hello, and he said hi, and I said, boy, this is a big waste of money. And he kind of laughed. He goes, I kind of agree. And I thought, oh, well, that's kind of cool. No one says that. I said, trust me, if we already had this conversation, if there's a fire, I think we'd all run out of the door, because I don't think anyone except for one of us really knows how to work this fire extinguisher. You know what he said? I could show you how to do it if you want me to. What 19-year-old does that?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I thought, well, that was very nice of you to say. I said, no, I don't need to know.
You did?
I did. He was like, are you sure? I'm like, yep. I mean, but who says that? Normally they're like, okay. I mean, this kid, he was nice and he was friendly and he was.
We'd be all trying to lift Lemieux up and get his ass out.
Right, that's what I'd be doing.
Julia Delaney says, so far my junk journal cost 59 cents for the composition book. The goal is to use all the stash I have and not buy anything.
Yep. That's a great goal. Absolutely a great goal. But yeah, no, he was a really, 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 really nice kid. And then when he's done, he came outside and he goes, just so you know, next year you'll have to get I don't know if he said the whole thing replaced or a deeper inspection because it's every 4 or 5 years they got to do something else. But I mean, he even told me that. So I'm like, oh, that won't be my problem because we'll be next door. I said, but next door, I'm sure going to be doing 3 fire extinguishers instead of 1. But I mean, like he told me that. I mean, like he was 19 years old, 19-year-old. Oh my God, he was 19 years old and he cared. I mean, you don't see that.
Right.
And it's August 13th. He has to be going back to school soon. So I mean, he really has no reason to care. I asked him how he got the job. I said, do you want to be in like a firefighter or something? How does somebody get a job like this? He goes, no, one of my friends worked there and they needed help for the summer.
Oh.
He goes, so he just got me a job there. And that's when he said I go to school.
Abigail says she thinks it's PASS, P-A-S-S, pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. I think it either, like Peggy said, I think there's just a thing you just...
I think you pull the pin.
Yeah, and then you just...
Pull it out and just,
pull it wherever you want and aim
Right.
and squeeze it, yeah. But I think it's a little bit hard. I mean, like...
Right. Boy, if that thing ever burnt down, oh, that'd smell so bad. All that rubber burning, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Be horrible. Okay, now I have to outline these, but I just want to lay these out to see if I have a good color combination going here. Or something that I like. And I think I do. Yeah. Why not? You probably don't like that pink there, do you?
No, I like it. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to build my flower first. Oh, I gotta go pick up those inserts tomorrow. Darn it.
North Ormsted?
Yes. Maybe I'll do that before they get together. They're all done. Are people still crafting? So Sunday I will put out a link that says, show me your third card. Or like in the case of our little Misty, it could be show us your first card since she went off the rails.
That is amazing for young people these days.
It was. I mean, he's a really, really, really nice kid. I think I am going to call the company and tell him that because he really was. I mean, even for him to say, well, you want me to show you how? Kids don't care. I mean, can you even imagine your son, who's not a kid, saying, here, let me show you?
I could see him doing that.
Can you?
I don't know. Evan's different outside. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I don't know.
That is true. He helped me unload that van that one time.
Yeah, he's way different. But a lot of people saying, yes, yes, still crafting.
Good.
Aim low at the base of the fire.
Yeah, that I know because I was a Girl Scout. I'm one of those one-matchers. I could light a fire in one match. And if the fire was lit the night before, I could restart the fire the next day with no matches. You don't care, Justine. We would never, ever, 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 ever be
naked
camping.
and afraid. You're out in the wilderness, always starting a fire and all that stuff.
Oh my God! You know who'd be afraid is the people who see me naked. So we're gonna try to start exercising. Beth are there now counting Jules like 3 to 4 days a week. Every time they're there, we're gonna start to walk. We'll walk for 20 minutes and see what happens. Yeah. Beth pauses on probably on here like, I never agreed to that. Beth, we said that we're gonna do that. Who's that? Your husband? What?
I don't think it was,
Husband?
I don't know. I don't think it was anybody. I just heard a beep beep.
I did too.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
So for the
How many
newbies that are
total
here,
big and little flowers?
I have, well, 2 bigs, like cut like this. Here's my 2 bigs. And then 1 for the top, and then 3 other, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 5 total, but 1's going to be for the top. So really 4 outside the 1 for the top. So again, just like the first one, 5, and then those 2 big ones that make up the inside.
Whatever happened to your yoga class? Good night, Shannon.
Good night. Yoga was good, but then, I don't know. Well, first of all, we got busy, so we had to cancel for 2 months, and then we never went back. Yoga was good, but I didn't think we were losing weight.
No, I don't think so.
All we're doing was stretches.
Robbie says I need to exercise. I'll walk when I'm up there.
Yeah, that's good. I think we're going to walk down to around the building and down the main road and back. That has to be a mile. 20 minutes we'll start off with. God bless Beth. She was like, well, if you want to, we could buy a rec pass and we could meet in the mornings and swim. I said, I have nothing against buying a rec pass. I would, but you'll never get me out of bed. I mean, I go to bed at 4 and she'll want to meet there at 6.
Oh, yeah.
That's never going to work. I got to call Robbie because I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what I need her to do. I don't know if she should come to Marlboro or not. I think probably Schaumburg, though. I don't know. Is Terry Schilling on here?
I didn't see her on. Unless she hasn't commented.
I don't think she's been on here for a long time. I miss her. Little Pop Dottie. I love her.
I'm looking for the craft mat you use on your website. That you use. I'm looking on your website. Can't find it. What name is it under? And can I do a search?
Yeah, it's going to say don't because it's restricted, but you can. It's under the first tab that says online class products. And it's from Ranger. It just says craft mat. And actually, we do have them in stock. They were out of stock for a very long time.
Terry Schilling is on. This is the first time in a long time.
It is?
Heart.
Well, I love Terry Schilling. And normally she used to send me little emails, and I haven't gotten any in forever. And Terry Schilling, we heard her birthday was last week. And we sent her a birthday card. And I wonder, well, we didn't send her a birthday card. We sent her a birthday message. Did our friend Miss Terry get the birthday message?
When is Schaumburg? The weekend before Halloween.
Yes.
When will we be able to see the offerings at Marlboro sign up?
Hopefully in 2 weeks. I love Miss Terry Schilling. She's one of those ones that you wish lived closer. Okay. So I know I'm going to pop this up, so I'm going to put pop dots on the back of this.
It was a good message, and yes. Wait a minute. It was a good birthday, and yes, framed the message.
She did. We don't send that just to everybody, Terry. It was a good birthday. What made it a good birthday? Terry Schilling, was the first time I met you at...
She said she's been busy and we asked wish she lived closer.
Yeah, she must be busy because we really haven't heard from her. Was the first time I met you, Terry, at a Croptober... I think it was a Croptoberfest. Was that the first time I met you at a Croptoberfest? You sitting back there against the wall, realizing that you're a doctor? Right now she's
Terry
blushing.
Schilling says pizza.
Terry Schilling, you yelled at me because I always gave Lemieux a deadline. Not deadline, but I say he's going to live a year. Do you realize that he's lived longer than a year? August 5th was his amputation. And he had a 20% chance of going longer than a year. 50% chance of making it to a year.
Yes, Misty. Yes, Croptoberfest in Sandusky.
And why does she keep saying pizza? Are you drunk, Terry? Okay, so let me outline these guys, and then I think I'm ready to place them. So let's talk about this placement if you guys are already there, okay? So here's your big flower right there. So everyone look up. There's your big flower. And then these other three, here, here, and here. And again, this is one that's cut off. These are all flat. But again, make sure the ones that stick out here, that you don't have tape or adhesive underneath there because we need a slide underneath there. Same thing with this top one. Make sure you don't have adhesive underneath the top there. Okay? So there, put the big one on, or all the three flat ones and then that big one on, and they're all flat.
Did you pop that top flower?
Yep. And the top, everything is popped on the top flower. The big flower. It's going to be popped off the card, and then all three layers popped.
She said, awesome. He beat the odds.
He did beat the odds. And besides the little cancer growth we think he has growing on his nose, I mean, the dog is... Doesn't he seem like unbelievably happy and healthy and...
Oh, she said pizza made my birthday good.
Oh. So say keep screaming pizza. It's like just keep screaming me. She said me. Pizza. Oh my God. If pizza made your birthday good, we could have Ubered you pizza. Okay. And one more. Oh, it's too quiet.
Mm-hmm. Barbara Gallinall says Lemieux is keeping his strength up for Croptoberfest so he can hop around from room to
I don't
room.
know if he's going to be back there. I just don't know. I mean, that took a lot out of him. But who knows? I mean, if Croptoberfest was next week, he'd probably be there. He just has this growth on his nose that it doesn't get bigger daily, but it gets bigger daily. And I just got to think that's the cancer. Maybe it's a fatty tumor. I don't know. I mean, it could be a fatty tumor. We have that too. It could easily be a fatty tumor.
Megan said she had Jet's Pizza tonight.
Love Jet's Pizza.
Is the big flower popped on the card?
It is. The big flower is popped on the card. Now, let me show you one thing I want to make you aware of, okay? So everyone look up real quick, okay? See how this tip is here? We want to cover that tip. We don't want that tip to show. So if you look at my card, my original card, I have the side flower strategically placed so we cover that up. So you really don't want to have that sticking out because if you do, it's going to look kind of goofy. So you want to just make sure that you have a flower there that just covers up that tip. That's what that flower is there to do. That's what its purpose is there to do. Well, this one's there. This one's there. And the other one's there. And actually, for the time being, I'm going to put this in here to make sure all my flowers line up. So I'm going to put my insert in.
Lynn Perryman says, I must really love you guys because I was just sitting here cutting and was thinking, wow. I was just thinking how much I really hate to cut stuff out. Ha ha ha.
You do? Lynn Perryman. You shouldn't. You do good at it. Yeah, look, if I put that there, boom. And look, I'm going to bring out my little creative station. Normally, oh, this is where I'm going to bring my creative, no, I can't. I was going to say I could put my other flowers through there. But I can't because they can't have adhesive because they go through the back. No,
Are the little flowers 2 layers?
Little flowers, 2 layers. I don't re-ask that question because I'm not sure what you're asking. Please.
Lynn says, yes, I am slow and I just screw up so much.
No, that's not true. You
Ann
don't.
Wilson says, found a picture of my grandmother flipping me the bird with a cheesy smile at a family gathering.
Are you crafty or are you looking through pictures, Ann? See, look, nice placement of that flower. Boom. It covers up that right there, which is what you want. Okay, now this one, I want to lay this out. I want like a cascading look. Oh, perfect. Look, do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I just love it. Yeah, that worked out well. Okay, so I'm going to go between here and here.
The small flowers are single layer. Someone said yes.
Yeah, they're all
So when she's saying 2 layers, she means they popped out. Like
probably,
this.
but yeah, they're not popped. They're all flat.
Crafting looked at old pictures with sister and my mom.
Oh. Steve, you sound like you're getting bad.
No, it's just now it's time to take my medicine.
Have you been taking medicine?
Yeah, every like 5 or 6 hours. So pretty.
I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Good, and then this guy just has to go down here. It's fun, too, isn't it? A fun design. Look, I love it. I like it a lot. It's just one of those cards where, you know, at a show, you guys would look at one of these cards and you'd be like, oh, that's so hard to do. And then we'd explain it how to do it and you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. Mm-hmm. And you would have no clue and then walk away and never do it. But it's so easy. I mean, I really think COVID's been horrible, but I tell you what, for us in the crafting world, it's been great because we could teach you so much more stuff. And that I love because all this stuff is easy. It's just so easy to do. And honestly, I'm telling you, you guys are getting better and better. There will be a point where you won't need us anymore. I'm confident of that because you really are getting better and better at this. I mean, honestly, even looking at Linda's cards, both Linda's, I mean, that butterfly card that she parlayed that into a 6x6. Just gorgeous.
Sandy McFarland says, I adore these bright and beautiful colors. Lovely cards, Jennifer. Thank you.
I like bright. In fact, I could give you a little teaser, which you won't see for like 2 months. But we have a Christmas pack coming out. It's all bright paper. I seen it. In fact, the artist said, I don't think you're going to like this. I opened it up. I loved it. It's all bright paper. Oh, I'm glad I did that with that flower. That looks great. A lot. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put this as my original card. I'm going to put this away in here. And I like this card because this card, again, is just like a little facade because you can't see the background until you pull that out. Where in our first card, you know, you kind of saw the background a little bit because it doesn't move. It stayed there. So I kind of like that.
Jennifer and Justini.
That's not true. Okay, so let's open up your jewels. Now, this one, for you jewel lovers, and I know that I wasn't even going to address this, but for you jewel lovers, some of you are going to look at this and be like, oh my God, what is it? I need to have that, I need to have that, I need to have that. And I know 5 of you right now who are going to say that. But this is going to be a new middle right now. And they were discontinuing this middle, so we bought everything that they had. We don't have very many of these. I don't think we're going to put them up for sale because I think we're going to use them in class kits. But if you look at it, it's an 8mm gold rimmed jewel. So it's a pretty big one. And that's the one that we're going to have in the middle of our project or in the middle of our big flower here.
These cards are unique. Love them. I must keep so I can copy over and over.
Yep.
Thanks. You have built a community of crafters here having too much fun to stop playing.
Well, that is true. And it is fun. I mean, we do have a good time. And as much as Justine does not craft, she seriously does like coming here.
What? Kidding.
Oh, you're funny. Okay, as I feared, we do have these little guys. We have colors in here. We have light silk in here, and we have crystal. So if you could see the difference and separate them, go ahead and separate them. And if you can't see the difference, then don't worry about it, because if you can't, then your friends probably can't either. But if you can see the difference, separate them. I think I got them all. So we need how many of those? We need 12. Yep, I got all 12. Good. So if you could see a difference, some are white or clear, and then the other ones are light silk. And once you separate them, you can see a world of difference. You could definitely see a difference. Okay. I'm missing a big jewel, though. Look around, look around. Yeah, I'm missing an extra 5mm. I don't think I counted them right. 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm missing a big jewel.
The backs are different colors. Light silk is copper on the back.
Yes, it is. Okay, so the big one that I'm talking about, and right now as we speak, Robbie is texting me saying, well, I want some of those. I know you're not going to sell them, but I want some of those. So this big one's going to go right here in the center there. And then you have 4 4mm ones, or I'm sorry, 4 5mm ones. Those are going to go in the centers here. And for some reason, I am short one. And yes, one didn't roll away. So I'll have to get one, which I think I have right here. So the big one goes in the center, the big flower. And then your 4 crystal 5mm, put them in the center of those smaller flowers. And I'm sure I have one here. These are probably AB. Justine, you know where my light is?
Your light?
Yeah, on my table.
Yeah.
Right below it on the stand, that's all the jewels. I just need 20 SS.
1, 5, 5mm crystal? Or
Yeah.
4?
No, 20 SS.
Oh.
5. You can bring me the whole pack because if you open them, they may go flying. Okay, so everyone look at my card real quick. Just like we did on the other card, these 4 flowers, not the main flower, this flower, that flower, and that flower. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're going to use the light silk on there, and I just want you to go wherever you want to, but put 3 on. 3 on, 3 on, 3 on. Okay, does everyone see that? Look up real quick. 3, 3, 3, 3. And those are those light silk. Thank you so much. Boy, that's such a good picture right there. Do you guys see that as a good picture, or is it just on our screen? Because it really looks like a good picture. I don't know why I just put like that again.
Crystal White says, I just bought a new chandelier. It had 8 rosettes in the gold mounting, but did not have any crystals in the center. I added 8mm crystals with a silver border around it. It looks beautiful.
Awesome. It does, and it hits the light beautifully, I'm sure. So again, these are the light roses. If you can pick them out, you're going to have 12 of them.
Light silk.
Light silk. And they're just going to go 3 around. That had to be a text.
No, I think it's just a... I think it's like a... I only have 4 of the light silk. Somebody said.
Instead of...
Oh, maybe they can't tell the difference.
Yeah, that I find very strange. To miss that many. Let's go here. Yeah, you should have 12. And are you sure they're not wrapped up in your crystal color? Okay, and then those white ones, those light ones, we're going to do the same thing we did on the other card. Same exact thing. Crystals are going to go in the center of the flowers there. Everyone look up. Center of the flowers. And then you're going to go every other one. And then when you don't do the every other one, you're going to go on those big daisy flowers and do them right there in the center.
She says she only has 4 of the light silk instead of 12 and has all the other colors.
Okay. Well, she could email us what she's missing. Listen to whose stomach's making noise now. Normally that's you. Normally it's me.
I didn't even hear it.
Really?
You sure it wasn't you? I
No,
didn't
that
feel
was...
any. I didn't hear my stomach make any noise.
I kind of put these down a lot lower than the original card. Yeah, so if you were missing those jewels, email us at info, I-N-F-O, at stamplistic.com and just tell us. So is it supposed to rain anymore tonight?
It's funny. I literally just looked at the forecast and I forgot.
And then it's done, right?
Just need a better idea of how to space them. Don't need them mailed.
Oh, no. Just email us. In fact, so much so that I'm not even going to tell you how to space them. Email us and we'll mail them to you. Please. And you want those. You want the 3 on every one of those flowers. You really do. So.
Well, it says at 11 o'clock, no rain. It shows rain at 12 and 1.
So just email us definitely with the ones you're missing.
It's sunny by 4.
And boom. So 4 o'clock in the morning it's going to be sunny?
Well, it shows, I mean, it should have been. It's not going to be sunny, you know what I mean.
No, I know.
Yeah, just 12 and 1 it says.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
put the 4 in the yellow flowers in the middle.
No, email us. That's the answer. Seriously, email us. You want a nice card. But there we go, guys. Do you like? And this is the one time where, look, you've got a ton left of your thin Pop Dots left. So that'll be good.
Megan says, I think we have another storm coming and then we are done.
Oh, she's here.
The tent stayed up at my sister's. Storm's coming.
Yeah, but look how nice. And so then, if you did like I did, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 more cards that you can make. 10 more that you can make at least 2 out of. And I would love. Where's that one? I think I used them both. No, this one. That one looked very pretty on a card. I like that flower. Smell. You could use that one again. So it's up to you. And remember, you have backs. You could use the backs too. So there you go. So we will, on Sunday, put up a little thing that says show us your cards or show us your Make It Home cards. So look for that on Sunday. And you know, since we're doing that on Sunday, well, I don't know, maybe we'll put, I don't know, maybe we'll do both.
Belinda. Thank you.
But yeah, look for class 215. I would either say Sunday, but if we're going to put that thing up Sunday, we'll put it up Sunday morning. But look for that class Sunday or Monday. And then just keep watching your email for Adhesive Week that we're going to run through Monday for sure. I can't imagine us doing a Tuesday, but, you know,
Sandy?
don't put it past you. Did she say get better? Sandy. So that's it, guys. That's all we have. What time is it?
11. This is the longest you went in a while.
What is it?
11:30.
That is long.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was going slow in the beginning, but hopefully everybody has 2 cards done. And hopefully you're going to stay up, those night birds, Miss Vonda. Stay up and possibly do your 3rd card tonight. But if not, there you go, guys. It's been fun. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And, well, we'll see most of you guys tomorrow at Oaks.
Yep.
And then we'll see some of you guys again at Oak doing the page kit. And if you didn't buy the class kit, join us tomorrow at Oak. What time are we on? 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So the our people in California, we will see on tape, I'm sure. But yeah, if we don't see you, have a good rest of the weekend. If not, then if we are going to see you, then for sure, and have a good weekend. But thanks for joining us tonight, guys.
everybody.
Have a great night. Thank you.